Hi everyone, welcome back to Legends of the Tabletop. I am your Dungeon Master, Alex, and we're doing a continuation of our Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Here with some of my friends, we're going to do a brief intro, and then we're going to jump into the game. During our last adventure, Benrith found himself deep in a magically fueled, fever-pitch dream. Upon waking, he discovered that the events that he seemingly experienced were powered by the magical ring in his possession and were merely a twisted amalgamation of memories and fears of his companion Jorl. After meeting up with the rest of the group within the Rusty Hook, a tavern within the city of Dawnview, our heroes began devising a plan for their next course of action. Jorl suggested that they seek permission from the Lord of Dawnview to gain admittance to visit the Witch in the Bay of Stars, hoping to question the much-feared spellcaster about the current plaguing events of the lands. After procuring a note from a contact of Jorl's, they were granted an audience with the Lord of Dawnview, but were surprised by the arrival of the city guard. In the guard's attempts to apprehend the heroes for what they claimed was a conspiracy with the witch and treason against the throne, the brave adventurers fought for their freedom and now appear trapped within the city gates with more guards bearing down. So you continue. What?
Murdered for our freedom, but
Yeah, sure. You continue to hear the alarming bells throughout the city. Doom, doom,
If I remember,
doom.
you were like heading towards the hall, right, to see.
yeah, I was at least going to look, check
Yeah.
outside the door to see if there's anybody right outside.
So,
Pull my pants back up.
Benrith, you reach the front double doors of the audience chamber, and they're actually slightly ajar because the previous patrol group of guards that came to apprehend you guys had entered through that way, and you want to go fully out. You want to stick your
No,
head
just
out?
like, yeah, not even stick my head out, just kind of peek out through the crack.
So Benrith, as you kind of peek your head out, you all hear, but Benrith, you the loudest, you hear several explosions go off far beyond the city walls. You can kind of see explosions in the distance and over the crest of the city gates, so to speak, like just over the line of sight there. And you can hear the explosions kind of echo through. And they're so loud, several just going off at once. They're so loud that they actually muffle the alarm bells that you were just hearing during each instance of the explosion. And you see several more of these guards, like a dozen or so, who were kind of like further deeper into the courtyard, maybe kind of heading in your direction. They almost pivot and directly immediately start bearing down on the source of that explosion off in the distance towards the main castle ward gates.
I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but we might as well use.
Well, you all heard the explosion as well. It's just like most apparent to you. You probably, none of you saw the explosions. You all heard the rumblings. Zach Benrith, you heard the explosions, and you could see, as I said, the crest of like eruptions over the city gates.
Jarrell, do you know your way around this castle? Do you know a quick way for us to get out of here? It seems like everyone's distracted. Now would be the time to flee.
There are several gatehouses that lead into the castle ward. All of them are heavily guarded. However, some are less used and probably less guarded than others. So let us try to find one of the small ones off to the side and make as much haste as we can towards it.
Great.
I'd like to search the corpses, see if they have keys, just in case locked door. Maybe guards have keys.
Yep. Give me, I guess, an investigation because you're looking for something specific.
That is a 16.
Okay, so you don't find any keys. You just find like their basic pole weapons and tabards and basically everything that was on their immediate possession that was apparent and obvious. You don't find any like little pouches with
No keys.
anything of note. These are clearly grunts and not anyone of worth.
Let us go. We have been betrayed.
Yeah, I think we should move now while we have a distraction.
Should we leave? Or we could help, and then they would know that we're not against them. If we run, we're on the run.
And then we look suspicious.
Even more so.
Jorl interrupts and says, like, friends, we do not have much time to discuss this. Please let us be quick.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of them.
No, they within
And the
Please.
explosions have already subsided.
Okay, I think we should go.
And we've all heard the explosions.
Yes.
And did he tell us?
Well,
as
you heard booming sound, and Benrith explains to you that it was explosions.
I feel we are being set up.
I, for one, think it's time for a hasty escape.
Yes.
I don't know if
Agree
this
with
has
friend.
anything to do with us. I think we just need to take this as a welcome distraction, and I agree that we should do something about clearing our names, but now is not the time to try and join in with this crew that just attacked us.
I mean, right before, I mean, weren't we told that we were under arrest? Like,
Friends, really, we must make haste. Jorl's like urging you.
I think we should move. I'm
Let's
like,
go,
yeah, I'm at the
Jorl.
door.
I think today's a special day that we should put it to a vote.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I
You
vote
got-
that I leave and you can stay.
I will vote with you, but I'm telling you right now that I'm leaving.
This. I'm with
Right,
them.
Jorl heads at the double
I'm
doors.
following
I'm right
Jorl.
behind Jorl.
Yeah,
Heads out the double doors.
I'm
Heads out the
skipping
double doors.
behind
Heads out
him.
the double doors.
Not running, skipping.
I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm
Double doors.
keeping a low profile.
I
What are you
lean,
doing?
I lean to.
I will reluctantly leave.
and
Sarah.
I
do
mean, if
not
everyone's
trust
leaving
Jorl.
now, I guess I have no choice.
Trust anyone with
I just don't understand
As you-
what's happening. That's
As you
all.
exit the audience chamber, some of you before others, you hear a couple smaller explosions go off now. It's probably been like 30 seconds, so those ones seem to have been a little delayed, but now it's like very apparent to the others of you who were deeper in the audience that what Benrith said was absolutely spot on. And why doesn't everyone give me a perception check?
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, here we go.
35. Dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I got a dirty 9.
Nat 21. No, I'm just kidding. 21.
A sweet 20.
14.
No, 18. I'm sorry. 18.
9.
14.
Nice.
So
Air fire.
Benrith, you're the first to notice. You kind of quickly glancing over the courtyard. You had previously stuck your head out, so you already had a little bit of your bearings. Your eyes immediately dart towards, like the perimeter, to scan for some of those gatehouses that Jorl spoke of. And off to your left, you see a very small one. When I say very small, it's probably still like a 15-foot wide by 15-foot tall portcullis, like gatehouse. But definitely smaller than the main one.
Like my size?
And the iron gates are lifted up, and almost backed into it, you see a small wagon that strangely appears to be almost like waiting for you there.
I think we should take this exit. We'll discuss what we do in the future once we're clear.
Prison forever.
in a safe.
Y'all
Sounds
think we
great.
should
I've
get on
seen this
wagon?
movie. It doesn't end well.
Is there-
However,
So I'm gonna go over to the door and
It's a wagon?
Yeah, a couple
It's
of
in
them.
the gate.
It's like backed up into the hole of the gate.
associated. We've been herded into this. Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
y'all, this is my first time out of my village, but I'm
So
not
Jorl, without hesitation,
All right,
begins
I just-
darting
I was
towards
talking, that's fine.
the wagon, and headlong jumps into the back of it.
I'm gonna look at everyone and say, I do not trust Jorl.
I think this is really suspicious.
I have been set up.
I think
And then I just follow him.
Yeah.
I think us waiting around to
I just-
find
we
out-
just
Run.
and dive in with him. Just
I
my
mean,
ears
yeah, I
are
think
sticking
to
up out of the
inspect
gate.
this wagon. So like horses.
Someone
Is
pulled
there
their
someone-
sword out.
There's
Question.
horses, and the angle of it you can't really see, but there's horses. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going.
I'm
Jorl
skipping in.
ran and jumped headlong into the back.
I jumped butt first into the back.
Okay.
How the
Yeah,
postman style.
there's something there waiting.
Yeah, my scabbard's right there waiting for you.
So everybody,
Yeah, everybody
I mean, we
jump in,
committed
get in
to,
that
right?
wagon.
Alright.
why do you
Find
actually
everyone
let,
else.
and why doesn't everyone just because it'll be fun? Everyone, give me an athletics check to see how hasty you can be at sprinting.
Nice.
Athletics or
Sprinting
acrobatics?
this
This is what I
athletics.
specialize in.
You're sprinting like let's say 100, 150 feet across this courtyard and then jumping in. And I just want to see if anybody does anything catastrophic in their attempts to.
Oh, good. I'm a +0 there.
This is where I
Just to make this
really
interesting.
shine.
I've got 19.
Okay.
19.
Well,
I'm
I got
minus-
a
I'm
I got a
minus
24. So
I'm minus
Nice. 15.
I'm juicing my dice for this.
24 for me.
Okay, so
Eight.
Put a little polish on it.
15.
okay, so all good all the way around, except for my good friend Ren.
It's the hat.
Willow, you're the first to notice
Yes, hat.
that Ren's reluctancy in this whole like escape, she's sort of falling behind you guys, and as you all begin to sprint and jump in one by one into the back of this wagon, Ren is following up the rear, and she actually trips over some of the cobble in the courtyard and falls. How do you want to
I'm going to run to her.
You gotta turn around and run towards
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to do this either, but I was able to jump up.
And in that moment, several more court guards kind of like turn a corner, and now you can see them bearing down upon you and Ren, who have now kind of been separated from the others that are by the car.
Well, I'm going.
I wish you all fun.
He's up there like,
We have places to be.
Can we see this?
You're all in the back of the wagon
I
now,
will
looking
write
out.
tales of your great
and I
sacrifice.
turn around to help my sister out to be like, come on, we gotta go.
The two siblings that sacrifice.
Can I use telekinetic shove and try and shove Ren like 5 feet closer to us? If that
Shove
helps
from
at all.
butt side?
Smack her right
She's
on the
gonna
butt
fall
cheek.
again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's the range on it?
I have to be like within 5 feet. I don't know how.
Oh
far.
no.
No, I think it's 30.
No. Anyone of you see the?
Oh, 30 feet. Sorry. It's 5 feet. I can get her 5 feet.
You know
closer.
what? Yeah, I'll say that she was like almost to you guys when she fell.
Too bad there isn't a bottom to give
So
her
yes,
this.
go ahead.
You don't have to do
You're
anything.
rolling.
I can
Like
willingly
Christian
fail
Science.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
That's
fail
right.
it willingly.
Do you want to fail it?
Yeah.
Why do you want to fail it?
Ren, come
Because then
on.
she gets.
Because then she pulls me.
If-
If I fail,
Oh, I see what
I
you're
can
saying.
fail.
Ah, okay,
Telekinetic
okay.
shove, and
I was like,
I'm
what?
gonna reach out to
So
Ren
do I.
because I'm on the back of the
Okay,
wagon.
and why don't you give me a dex save, I guess? No, not you. I'm gonna make. No. I'm gonna make Willow do it to like have her kind of react and aid. She's gonna like kind of grab you by the scruff and like try and throw you forward just as Philomena's
I'm trying
pulling.
to reach out.
Dex?
Yeah, I'll reach out my arm too though.
I'm kind of like doing a reaction for you.
So
Like,
8.
We're staying here.
why don't you do one too, Philomena? See how quick you were to react.
What are you on?
A
Dex
dex.
save.
You're
Dex.
gonna get just tackled by them.
11.
Okay, so collectively, I'm gonna let that happen. So,
I'll get left behind.
yeah,
I remember you guys.
Yeah.
in the
Willow, you kind of you see your sister trip and fall. You turn back immediately. You're all watching from the back of the wagon, and you go to grab her, and you kind of like with all your strength, you just kind of lift her like so she's almost in a kneeling position. And just at that time, Philomena is able to telepathically pull towards both of you, and it's just
I'm
enough.
so strong.
It's just enough, Ren, to get you to like kind of start stumbling forward again and get you back into motion.
And I'm gonna stand on the back of the wagon and I'm gonna flip.
Ah,
At which point you're both able to.
I'm gonna pick her up and like safely in the way.
Has the wagon started moving yet or no?
It has not.
Okay.
It's waiting. Is there something you want to do?
Well, I was gonna say, are we inside the portcullis or outside of it?
We're in the wagon.
You're like underneath it. So the wagon is tucked
Okay.
underneath, and then the gates.
For future, are there any exposed ropes or any other control mechanisms that I can see for it?
No, the inner workings of it are within the stone of the.
Okay.
And there's
The gatehouse.
There's not a driver. It's just the wagon of horses, I assume.
Well, you can't tell from your vantage because the entire wagon is covered other than the very back. So you hopped in.
So this black, y'all, we just jumped. It's
Well, as Willow and Ren hop in, the wagon then races out beyond the side castle gate where it was stationed, and the wagon begins to creak and jostle, bouncing along the cobble streets of Dawnview. In the back of the wagon, amongst the crates and barrels, there are a few small blankets, and quietly, Jorl kind of like gestures to you guys and passes out some of the blankets and throws one over himself, kind of indicating like, yeah, we should hide under these.
Oh no, thank you. I run warm actually.
I'm gonna
Can I do a stealth?
Yeah.
check? Or can I?
So that I'm different from where I was before.
Don't worry, my hat's tilted to the side.
Was it in your backpack? Where?
Yeah. Let's fold it up.
It's foldable. It's just straw.
I'd
Is
like-
it
You can
purpose?
tell that it's full.
Are any of the crates or anything open? I'd like to like try to hide in one, like do a stealth kind of.
You want to try? The crates aren't like huge. They're probably not.
This is good, big enough for
He
her.
is a cat.
I
He
could
is
fit
a
in them.
cat.
Yeah, right.
He
This
fits
is a
in.
box.
Yeah. All right. I
Um,
mean, give me a stealth check if you want to try and climb inside one.
That's a very cat-like thing.
That is a 13.
Sure. You find one that's big enough that you can climb inside. Little
Hey,
litter box.
You have to
Now
just
can I
stretch.
throw it out the wagon?
Yeah.
Well, I'm rid of one
Can I
idiot.
like kind of hide, but keep an eye out the like side of the cab or the wagon? Just
Yeah.
to-
For sure. You want to pull up on like the burlap like
Yeah, just
tarp or
rough
whatever and
somewhere.
kind of like
I can poke my eye out.
yeah.
Is no one here suspicious that this was all
I don't
rather
think so.
well
I
planned?
think
'Cause
we
I'm,
definitely-
I'm looking at Joro right now and I'm
That's what I'm
saying,
doing.
excuse
Speaking
me,
of
sir.
box,
So, after several tense minutes of turning and winding down streets and alleys, amongst obvious chaos breaking out within the city of Benrith, you can see people like frantically running, clearly in reaction to the alarm bell and the explosions. The wagon comes to an abrupt stop.
How long have you been traveling?
2-3 minutes.
Joro.
So we're still kind of amongst the chaos.
Yeah, but you went from what you presume to be more of the center of the city to further on the outer reaches of the city, within the city limits, but one of the outer wards, and you're seeing less people now.
Yeah.
The people that you see are clearly panicked, but you're seeing less people. And then, as I said, you kind of go wind down some streets and alleys, clearly because the cart jostles and turns, and you can tell. And then, and also you were peeking out the side, and then it comes to an abrupt stop.
Is this like a fully enclosed?
Yes.
Just let it cover.
Yes.
It's fully enclosed, so we can't see who's driving or anything.
Yes, this is a Count of Monte Cristo thing that we
Exactly.
all climbed into. And I'm looking at Joro like, excuse me, I hate to
I've
sound
seen this
accusatory
before.
or ungrateful that this very conveniently placed wagon has escorted us away and got us out of a very sticky
To a tower
situation.
on an island.
Yeah. However, where are we and why was that there?
and explosions. What those explosions?
You can't talk, you're in a box.
So Jorl hops out and pulls the curtain of the back of the wagon open, looking back to Braddock, and says, yes, this was my doing. Hop out and we'll explain it in good time, but
In good time.
Insight check.
You love having.
Sure.
You want to have two hands by the end of this
Probably
game.
You just,
No,
if you look
doesn't
at
lie
Willow
to
right
me.
now, her like the veins in her eyes turn purple, and she's just like, she's not happy.
We're good.
6.
okay. Zach's like, works for me.
You know, guys, I trust.
How could a man with one hand lie?
One hand and no hook. Peter, hook.
If
I
he had a
definitely
hook,
trust
yeah. We should try and buy one for someone at the bar.
Apparently, I trust him 100%. What could be worse than getting arrested?
Are you guys gonna hop out, or are you gonna say?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I've got no choice.
Now,
Spend the rest of the campaign in that way.
I'm not leaving.
Here now.
I'm definitely on edge.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. As you begin to hop out, the question is whether or not you stay put, go do something else, or follow.
I killed Joe.
As you jump out of the back of the wagon, you find yourself in a small alley, and all of you are able to recognize that the building that you're in the alley of is the Rusty Hook. And at the back entrance of the tavern, you see Hirsch with a back door pushed open, and he's kind of like ushering you all in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in.
I'm going
I
in.
mean,
My eyes
it's
are still
Terrell.
purple.
Yeah, give people the snake eyes. I go in
Yeah.
though.
I'm literally going in like,
Actually, you know what?
Just staring at everybody.
You're gonna what? You gotta say what you're doing before you roll.
Yeah.
No, it was.
I'm rolling
Actually, you know what?
if it works.
It was a roll for myself.
Well, in that case, I want to do a.
I'm gonna kill.
Rolling to see if he can get out of the house.
So it was literally if I'm gonna go in or if I was gonna hesitate.
You left it up to the dice roll.
I did. I was that.
I will
uncomfortable.
follow it.
Ash stops in the alley and starts rolling some bones.
I flipped the coin. I was like,
All right.
So as Jorl heads into the Rusty Hook and Hirsch is standing there, kind of like ushering you guys in, you see a small hooded figure jump off of the cart and scurry in behind.
Is that him?
Off of the cart?
Behind.
Oh.
no, it wasn't
That's
me.
the
Driver,
driver.
the driver,
I know what you're saying.
Yes,
I didn't
jumps
see
off
it.
the driving portion of the stagecoach and like
watch, it's the guy from the cheese place.
I was gonna say,
and,
what's his
and
name? Tidbit?
scurries in and scurries in.
Is he small?
He's nice.
Does it smell like cheese?
But you
Ooh, let me. Can I roll for it?
Sure.
He's small like my size?
That would be what?
Yeah.
Insight,
Sure.
Versus smell.
Perception.
Perception.
perception. That'd be a 9.
It doesn't
Can't smell
take
anything.
sense cheese.
You smell
smells.
sense
So-
cheese. He smells good.
Good. Yeah. Follow him.
How far away is this hooded individual?
I mean, it jumped off, so it was like 10 to 15 feet away, jumped off the front of the cart and then scurried in behind Jordal, past Hirsch into the Rusty Hook.
So,
Alright, so we're
if
going
we
in with
walk in, are we walking into like a back entrance? You said, so we're not going
Yeah,
into the
you're
main
walking
area?
into like a back hallway. Yep.
What is going on?
Yes.
Joel, what the hell is going on?
So Hirsch kind of like doesn't say anything as you all kind of begin coming in, and he just beelines it down this hallway through the kitchen of the Rusty Hook and through like a pantry, and the hooded figure and Jorl are just kind of following him. I assume you guys are keeping pace and following.
And I'm picking up bread on my way
Yeah.
through the kitchen.
Then Hirsch
I'm thinking.
Hirsch gets to a small door and he pushes it open, revealing what is clearly like a small gambling den. There's a few small tables with cards sitting on them,
Oh.
and Hirsch says to you,
That's Ocean's 11.
hide in here, young masters. Stay quiet and find a bit of rest. I'll bring you food and drink in a bit.
Hirsch, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, we're all just gonna
I'm
be
hiding you.
standing
Get in here. They'll be looking for you.
Is the little cloaked figure?
He's already in the room with Jorl.
Fresh out the
Okay.
frying pan
Yeah,
to the
I go
fire.
right
Let's
in.
go.
Going in.
I just want to grab somebody else's beer on the way in because I'm a little bit annoyed.
As
Some-
you're walking
That's
through the
why I
kitchen,
grabbed
you're just
food.
grabbing
Yeah,
some
I'm just
snacks.
grabbing someone else's ale off the counter. I'm actually agitated here. Okay,
You or your character?
both.
So the door closes behind Hirsch, and gesturing to the small cloaked figure as it pulls its hood back, you immediately recognize the character just as Jorl speaks to you. Friends, I'd like for you to formally meet my contact within Dawnview. This is Tidbit Wobbleworth,
What? I called it. Called it.
former member of the Free Wardens
Called
and
it.
a good friend.
Called it.
Tidbit
Too nice.
Tidbit greets you with enthusiasm, excited to see you. He cheerfully exclaims, "Wonderful to see you all again, and have you safe. I do apologize that the plan didn't go as we had hoped, Jorl. The pigheads of Dawnview clearly have gone beyond the point of fear with all things regarding the witch. It was wise of you to ask me to be at the ready just in case." Turning towards you all directly, Tidbit continues. I do apologize for the explosives. I have a tendency to get a little carried away. As you might have guessed, other than fine cheese, my passion is black powder.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy so much fucking cheese from you, my guy.
When I was younger,
Yeah,
I
He's
loved
adjusting his
explosions.
glasses.
Oh,
Tidbit,
baby.
that was incredible.
I love cheese and I love explosives.
Willow is going to walk over to Graddick and just take his beer and take a gulp and hand it back to him and go, what?
That was wild.
So,
It's so confused.
Jorl, did you have a feeling that this wasn't gonna go over how we
The
Yeah.
people.
All I thought it was.
I just told Tidbit to be at the ready. I didn't know that he would have that reaction. I figured that they would allow us audience with the witch and maybe send a patrol of guards with us to keep an eye on what we were doing. I didn't think they would try and lock us up and hang us for treason. But thank goodness I said something to Tidbit ahead of time and had him be at the ready. Tidbit kind of like proudly, he's like, I do what I can.
Because he has suspenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs under his.
I have suspenders too.
Trying to get my cool butt.
Are you guys related? I
Yeah.
swear.
They're small, and sometimes you can't always find
That's
pants like knickers to fit you, so you gotta wear these suspenders so you can keep them up.
He's like, totally.
It happens.
Yeah.
now I've lost track of where I was going.
Joel, did you have? I mean, they were going to. They said they were going to grant us an audience, right? Like, I mean, and
They said they were going to grant us an audience, but clearly they've become so fearful of the witch that they fear any would-be conspirators. It was their plan to allow admittance to get us all within the castle confines where they planned on trapping us, and they were gonna.
it was all just because we requested to have an audience regarding the witch, and
Your guess is as good as mine, but that's how it appears.
That-
they were spooked, huh?
that
Insight
paper.
check.
To Jorl?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that paper you brought us when you were like, wait, we've got audience. Who signed off on that?
Sketchy.
So I'll let John.
22.
Okay. Definitely telling the truth from as far as he's concerned. Might not be the
Absolute. truth.
absolute truth, but from his perspective, it seems like he more than believes what he's saying.
Okay, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
From my perspective.
How do they know? How do they know names though? I
Who?
have never introduced self to anyone but here as Ashen. I always go by Ash, and they called me out by name.
Yeah.
How did they know?
Well, this is going to lead to a further problem. First, I had to give Tidbit, who sits on the High Council of Dawnview, he's a council member,
Well, he wears lots of hats.
and Tidbit kind of interjects for a second. He goes,
So
"Well,
this
I
man-
am a businessman, a very well-to-do businessman within Dawnview. The cheese shop does pretty well."
I see that.
And he
People like my
says,
meats.
I had to give Tidbit our information. He said if I gave a wrong name or gave false information when we showed up, they almost certainly would not have allowed us admittance. This was necessary in order to get it signed off on by the other council members.
So it was the other council members who signed it.
It's signed by like the list of council members. One of those signatures was Tidbit's.
Okay.
Who? How?
You didn't make the connection at the time because when you first looked at the thing, you hadn't met Tidbit yet, so the name was irrelevant to you. And now you're kind of like,
Well, no, we had, because he came back after us. But at the same time, he
no,
wasn't.
no. You looked at the ledger. You looked at it initially. You looked it over within the Rusty Hook, and then you guys went out shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought he went at the same time as us to get the signatures.
Sure.
Not Jorl, Tidbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm confused.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
like,
That's okay.
Fine. Does that make sense, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get hung up.
but at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time, I'm like, he's
Yeah.
got one hand. It'd probably hard
Yes.
to read everything. Anyway.
From a chronological standpoint, it's yes. There's no like weird inconsistencies if
okay.
that's what you're asking.
This is
Wow, y'all. So now we're just gonna sit in this room and like wait for what? Like,
Yeah, let's-
No. Now we go to the witch of our own volition, since they're not going to let us do it anyways.
with him.
we have
Jorl turns to Graddock and he says, I agree with our bard friend. I think we need to find a way to get there.
Do we still have our ship?
We have our ship, however,
I thought you were in a spaceship. It's like, I usually get one.
do we have our space? Do we still have that rocket ship? Hell yeah, we do. He says,
That's what tidbits
Yeah,
have the powder for.
Jorl says, well, I think our only way to get there would be by sailing. However, we may hit a slight hiccup. Surely, if the city guard has any sense to them at all, they've already checked with the harbor master's dock logs and cross-referenced our names with that ship, and they probably have it under surveillance.
Looks like we're fighting our way out, boys and girls.
What if?
I think that's a terrible idea.
No.
I mean, here's just
Violence.
a wild idea, all right? I mean, like, I'm
No,
I'm
we
just,
want our ship.
I'm
There's like
just-
bigger, nicer ships, and you're like, no.
I'm just here because, like, I was just trying to find a box that went missing from my family's home, and it's not really like me to be doing all this killing.
Tidbit kind of leans in and goes, you're knee deep in it now.
I know, but this is what I'm thinking. Like, I would prefer just to get out of here myself and just keep going on my quest. But like, I'm here with y'all now. So what if like I turn myself into like a small animal, like a cat, and I run up ahead? I know I don't want to like break up being with all of you in case we need each other's protection. But like, what if I can turn into a cat and like run up onto the ship and just make sure it's clear, and like maybe get there?
I would suspect that there's quite a few cats by the docks. That's
I mean,
it's not a
there's
bad
lot of
idea,
fish,
Philomena.
there's-
Just a
we saw a
quick
lot of
You know,
cats just walking
strays and
around.
whatnot. That's
Oh,
we could definitely try and.
what if you set fire to other ships? Knock lanterns so far. Cause chaos. Distraction.
How many more explosions?
Burn down the whole city.
I mean, if y'all have a better idea, but we have to get to the ship and we can't really appear as ourselves because people are looking for us, right?
Nah.
I mean, and Tidbit, I mean, you and I, there's not many of us here, so I mean, it's gonna be, people are really gonna notice if
Oh,
I'm
correct.
walking around.
And I stand out.
If only
You're-
Joro
you're-
had a hook.
Yeah, I
no
mean,
one
you're like
recognized him.
all the way up here. You're a big cat.
Joro,
So Hirsch comes back at this point with platters of food and like a tray of steins with ale for everyone. Kind of drops it off.
Did
can
he
we do a
give-
short rest in this time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did he bring back a small
He
cup for
he
me?
explains
Like a shot glass?
what's that?
Like a shot glass for me?
Forget short rest to
A
recover.
smaller one. Sure. He has a halfling accommodation
You have to
in Stein's a smaller one,
I think mine's
a half pint. They come in pints. I'm getting one. Yeah, and Hirsch kind
Do
of
you add anything to it,
Hirsch
or
kind
is
of
it just
says to you
flat?
guys as he comes back,
7.
well, the city seems to have calmed down slightly since the explosions, but the watch is still on high alert, making regular patrols.
Ooh, yeah, that
Is there like a certain time when they come by? Like, is it every?
They're just,
Every
they're just
hour?
yeah. He kind of explains that they're just kind of like passing the
And
various.
what time of day? Is it still daytime?
Um,
Or like dusk?
yeah, it's probably getting later on in the afternoon.
Y'all think we should just kind of hang out here for a little bit until it gets dark and
Will they
maybe-
check? Where are we? We're not. Are we like staying like in a hidden like section now? Okay, I'm fine with it.
You're in like a hidden back room within the tavern.
Did they have any
Like in
idea
Roger
that we're
Rabbit?
staying here?
I say we trust Joro until
Yeah.
we
If
can't.
someone does shave and a haircut on
We
the
have-
door, don't answer.
we have nothing else to do.
Cat fight.
So you guys are discussing, and Hirsch says to you, young masters, feel free to rest here as long as you need, and certainly I will do my best to deter anyone that comes looking. However, should you need it as an exit, he kind of like says as he's walking towards the back corner of the room, he pushes a crate out of the way and revealing a hatch, wooden hatch that leads into the floor, and he kind of gestures towards it and says, I have old trade tunnels under the tavern that lead into the sewers, and they've been used for some less than savory smuggling of sorts, and I'm not proud of it, but it would be a safe exit should you need to flee. Would lead you directly to the sewers. The sewers funnel out into the bay, would bring you to the harbor, if that's the route you wanted to take.
But sewers have water.
Oh, shut up.
I don't like water.
We're about to be on a boat.
Yes, that is not in water. I'm on top of water. Big difference.
Until it's not.
I think you'd prefer water over anything else that might be in a sewer.
Sure.
You can hop from poop to poop. Enjoy.
We may be able to move a little bit stealthier under the cover of night as well. If we want to wait for things to
think
die
we should
down.
wait
And
till nighttime.
I say we wait till nighttime and head out.
We're gonna head out. We're gonna.
Do you guys want to try and
Philomena
rest?
go first.
Yeah.
You had said that, but then we didn't clarify. You want to rest, eat, do that and just kind of like,
I'm too nervous.
does anyone want to like specifically pay attention to the door or try
I'm
and
going
lock the
upstairs to
door
play a
or-
ballad.
And knock him out.
I'm
too-
playing it casual.
I'm
I've done nothing
too-
wrong.
I'm too nervous to eat right now, but I'm gonna take some of the little breads and snacks and put them in my satchel for later. So Rumford
Go
can
over by
have
myself and
bites.
talk to my sword.
in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is this room?
It's like
It's tiny.
It's as big as this.
it's like
Okay, maybe not.
20 by 20.
Maybe
It's
not. I'll
it's
wait.
Not a giant room.
I'll
I
wait.
mean, it's a
then.
good sized room, but it's not big enough for you to.
Okay.
Brandon doesn't freak out in the corner, kind of caressing his sword.
Why don't you listen to me?
All right, so we're all just gonna hang out here for the night.
Guess I'll
Yeah,
play
I
for you
guess
guys.
rest. Yeah.
I suppose that's what we could do.
How old's this performance go? I would like to play for my companions.
Okay, play quietly.
No.
Jorl sees you pull out which instrument?
An electric guitar.
Yeah.
With an amp.
Nat 20. All right, you tell me. What do you want to do?
I'm making a song that completely makes fun of Joram.
Makes fun of him?
Yeah, because he just had this completely ridiculous plan, and all of us gave him stank faces and that. But it's kind of okay in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think your performance is so good that Jorl and Tidbit both find
It's
humor
both-
in
yeah,
it.
it's
They
supposed
think
to be
it's
funny.
they definitely take it with as they should, which is like in a kind of lighthearted gesture. And yeah, everybody's kind of like entertained, and your minds are all distracted for a moment as you listen. I'm assuming gently play
Yes, very
Okay.
very gently strumming my.
as Graddock gently plays to kind of bring your minds elsewhere for the moment. It kind of lifts your spirits temporarily.
That was nice, Graddock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now shut up.
Can't contain this type of artistic beauty.
Graddock's like, the only explosions I heard was my rocking.
Jorl, do you know? Are we? Is there a better place to go than the harbor? Is there a smaller town nearby that we could go to?
I mean, we could go out the main gates and go all the way back to Long Rest, but that would take us probably a day or two of travel on foot.
And do you know where the witch is?
There's a rocky outcrop within the bay, and a solitary tower sits on it.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah, well, yeah, if we head straight out into the ocean.
So we passed it when we were out.
You did
yeah,
pass it,
yeah.
correct.
So
You
we
saw,
kind
you
of
saw it off in
general
the distance at
location.
one point. Yeah.
It is out.
long
So
as
we
we
need
passed
boat.
it.
We need
So-
boat. Okay.
I say we cue the Pokemon Center music and we go at dusk.
Are we sending Philomena first, or are we just going?
I think we should make our way through the Undercity first, and then once we're out and closer to the harbor, we can have Philomena go and check on to
I'll
make
do
sure.
my best, y'all.
This is what you're born for.
That's all we can ask for.
I've honestly, like, back at home, I really didn't do this that often. Like,
Murder.
I know. I
Sneak out of the
it's
house?
like, we
They
have a
thought first
farm,
not
but,
murder,
like,
self-defense.
we have a farm, so like we used to, we had pigs and sheep and things, but like I didn't just do this to people. It makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure you
I
can tell the
understand.
sheep.
Philomena, this world is full of terrible things, and the best thing you can do is prepare yourself for anything.
I mean, that's what I was told when I was younger, and that's why I have like my knife and like other things on me. But this is just makes me very uneasy.
Well, we certainly don't want to be running headlong into trouble, but
No.
at this point, I think trouble's found us enough.
I don't think we ran into anything. They're just following us. I know.
All right, y'all. Well,
Jorl kind of, in talking about this, he kind of like turns, you can see that you're clearly concerned, Philomena, about everything that's kind of unfolding. And he says, listen, once we get back to the ship and find exit out of the city, you're free to do as you choose. You don't have to go seek out the witch with me and whoever wishes to join. If you want to head off on your own. However, I think our primary concern for the moment should be all of us getting safely out of this city.
oh, I agree.
Don't worry. I'll omit you from the head to tails once we succeed.
I mean, I'll stick with you.
Braddock's adding that to his ballad, his notes. He's like, Philomena leaves? Not the hero.
I'll stick with all of you because I mean, there's it's better to be in a group, especially in these kind of situations.
There is power in numbers.
We can use your help.
All right, I'll stay with y'all for now, but
We appreciate your
We
small
never know when we need a gorilla.
stature.
There's none of us that can turn into a crocodile. so-
Basically.
I know.
That's how,
Good thing-
that's how we're gonna get to
That's
the
kind of cool,
I
right?
know.
I can
And then,
I can change into a lot of things though.
oh, don't forget that gorilla.
Said that
has
very
nice
suggestively.
eyes,
That was
too.
weird.
Not that kind of thing. Creatures.
Okay.
But I don't think that's off the table for
Show me.
him.
Is there a backpack room?
So, I assume you're just gonna kind of wait it out until you're
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah,
I'm
time.
reading all the
How long of
So,
Is
long
it-
enough for you guys to rest. So, if you want to head out in the Veil of Night,
to that
Full
full rest.
Yeah.
yeah, if you want,
Okay,
yeah, sure. Because it was only
That's okay.
kind of getting later in the afternoon, so you could definitely, depending on if you want to push towards like midnight or whatever, you could definitely have rested a full rest and
Yeah.
eaten and recuperated and gathered your thoughts and talked amongst yourselves about how you want to go about this. And at some point, Hirsch re-enters the room, and he has a small oil lamp in his hand, and he lights it, and he passes it to you, Braddock. I mean, looking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He's like,
He
what
passes it to you.
You didn't magic
You know what? He doesn't pass it to you. He does it. He passes it to you, Braddock, and he goes over and he lifts that hatch. And
A brave adventure.
I, the underbelly of this.
bro, he just thought you'd look good with lantern.
This means you go
with
first.
that light.
Disgusting.
And at this point, Tidbit speaks to you, and he says, "This is where we part again, my friends. You need less attention to you, not more. And I best clean up some of the mess created by my distraction.
Stay cheesy, my friend.
You as well. Please be
Tidbit.
careful."
As I said before, I have a feeling you're going to be around for a long time. Thank you for your help.
I'm gonna take out my satchel, this little soft, smooth stone that I found when we first arrived, and I'm gonna give it to him to hold on to it until we see him again.
Wow. Philomena, thank you. And I will return this because I will see you all again.
All right, my friend, stay safe.
And then Hirsch speaks to you and says, "Young masters, please be safe. And the Rusty Hook always has room for you should you wish to board with us again."
Thank you, Hirsch. Thank you for your discretion.
All right, friends.
Down the hole we go.
Let's go into the
I'm
ship.
going to be right behind Braddock because I can't see in the dark.
So,
I will go first.
I'll be right
I can-
behind.
Braddock,
because
do
I
you
got
want to go down
full
first, or do you want to pass that lantern off?
No, I am not a coward.
I
I
just
mean,
need to be by the lights.
I'll go down first. I don't need
Braddock
the-
goes down the ladder,
lantern.
singing that to himself. I am not a coward.
I love sewers and disgusting water.
A tinge of fear in his voice as he's singing.
His voice
He keeps getting higher and higher pitched as he gets deeper.
Little girl with. Come on.
Just imagine Phil turns into a rat and just hops on his shoulder. So,
You descend down an old ladder into what must have once been an ancient root cellar that was further expanded over the years. Dust and cobwebs cling to the cold stones, and it is strangely quiet down here once you get to the bottom. You can only assume there is now a safe distance between you and the city streets because of how quiet it is.
Bit far because I've been holding it in for so long.
It echoes. It's so loud. The guards hear it.
Roll for
Roll for initiative.
Sewer rats come out of nowhere.
All the methane, it starts on fire.
I'm gonna like lift up my skirt and like tuck it in
Whoa,
my belt.
whoa,
Oh, not like that. That's
I
not
kneel
like-
down.
I'm tucking it in my belt so it doesn't get dirty.
That's
from
what we're
the
paying.
ground. Well, I'm like, we both dress nicely to meet.
To go through the sewers.
This
Oh,
this
right,
is a, this,
right,
is a
right.
root, this is a root cellar, so it's really dry here. It's actually
okay.
dusty and cobwebby, and
And
So we're
it's
just
not a
moseying
sewer?
along.
Oh,
Wait,
we'll,
I'm confused.
we'll find.
this is a root cellar.
Oh, I thought it was a sewer.
he said that there's a root cellar, there's old smuggling tunnels that will lead you to the sewer. So right now,
Okay,
you're-
so right now I'm fine. Okay, then I won't pull up.
Is it fairly like straightforward? Like we know
yeah,
where
it's
we're
a
going?
dark kind of corridor, but you can clearly see ahead with the oil lamp. It's illuminating down the tunnel, and it just continues on for some way.
I'm humming some tunes, and we're just moving.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna be at the edge of the light on the back. That way I can watch behind us.
And talk
Okay.
to your sword without anyone noticing.
We're in a very small cavern.
Do you got that hat on
Soon
down
we
there?
can hear.
It's
Not that
it's
sort
kind
of
of brushing against
thing.
the wall.
I was like,
I just bought this hat.
Cobwebs all in it.
Yeah.
it's also protecting my face.
There you go.
Yeah, I just see it out of my periphery every now and then. And
After continuing further down the
She's
cellar
yours.
corridors for a bit, you come to a dead end with a black hole, and a rusted iron ladder plunges into its depth.
That's where the shit is.
now I take my skirt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tug it up, and I'm like, all right,
Um,
guys.
Can I just glance over and look down?
You can. You don't have dark vision, right? You do. Okay, so yeah, you see the ladder drops like 20. How far is your dark vision?
120, baby.
25 feet. And then there's just more stone down there. That's all you can see.
Coast looks clear.
Okay.
I'll jump down. No, I'm just
Where are your legs? 25
kidding.
feet.
20 feet. What's that?
He tosses a coin
Do you
down,
do a
he's
wing
the only
roll at
one
the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Put on the hands if you just slide down.
I climb. I want to lead the way. I'll climb down.
At the bottom of the ladder, you land to the stone below with a splash. Clearly now within Dawnview's sewers, and
boots.
a pungent smell fills your nose.
My poor buzz.
The din of continued dripping water echoes down the tunnels.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
No wizards. I thought they smelled bad on the inside.
I'm just gonna roll up my wool pants because I have boots on.
So we're sloshing through.
Benrith is kind of used to not like shit.
I'm imagining like you're holding on to both sides.
I'm like, I climb up and my claws.
So there are small walkways along the, what do they call that, spruce way of like the inner part of the.
Sorry, did you say
Sluice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And perk up.
Yeah.
There's walkways along the inner spruce way of the tunnels of the sewers. So there is, and it's, I mean, even that's damp and like definitely like got a texture to it, a gross slimy texture. But
Is it wide
there's
enough that I can
there
walk
it's
up?
about 5 feet wide. It's clearly
Okay.
wide enough that you
Oh, I
can
can-
5
I
to
can-
10 feet wide at some parts.
I touch the ground and I like put it to my mouth.
Cool.
Give me a
It-
Constitution
it-
saving
it-
throw.
Why?
He's on dysentery.
It's just
Plus
crap.
5,
Brains
which
out.
makes it a 13.
Benrith's been killed.
It
by
gets
dysentery
close enough to your
a bunch.
mouth and you smell it, and then you're like, no.
It's definitely shit.
Yes, definitely feces down here.
I gag.
I don't react
And
to
just
it.
and just so you guys see Benrith do this like very like ranger kind of like definitely shit down here. And just as he does that, a single solitary turd floats by, like very obvious to all of you.
Yes.
A big
Like-
big
It's
whopper
like
of a
right
turd.
past me. I don't even
Yeah.
notice it.
I'm just doing
Almost
like
big
the-
enough to be a
Throw
boat
up
for
down.
Phil. It kind of floats
Oh,
down.
is that a canoe?
Regretting every desire to
No.
sleep with him.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, we need
Just
to
like,
get out of the sewers. So this is never gonna end.
Just like-
It'll be shit jokes for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I pick up a piece of poop.
Mr. Hanky comes out of nowhere. Oh, my
All right.
God. Let's get out of here.
So we call up the wagon. And little Timmy dies.
What?
Huh?
I'll make it work on trail jokes. But
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, dysentery. Got it. Okay.
Continue going.
Oh, you want to ford the river? Got it.
Yes.
Okay, I understand
We
that.
would like to continue.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea where we're going?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do we know the route?
Yeah, so basically, Hirsch explains to you that the sewers funnel out into the harbor. So if you follow the flow of water, that will lead you to the harbor.
So follow the
All right.
floating turds.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Follow that turn.
It's not, it's kind of the sewer version of let's go upriver. It's like,
Got it.
yeah, or downriver, whatever we want to say. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So
So you guys continue along. The pecking order, just to be clear, you're leading or
I am always
with the lantern, and then you still want to be
I'll be
I wanted to just
back.
make sure. Okay.
I'll
I'm the
just be
self-proclaimed
watching.
captain of this group.
I'll be in second, seeing farther than he is
Yeah.
with the lantern behind.
Um,
Looking over his shoulder.
Willow,
Ooh.
you hear
Oh no. God damn.
a whispered voice
Oh,
Oh no.
say to you,
oh great.
I'm lost down here.
No,
Please
don't- no.
help."
No.
Do any of the rest of us hear this?
Did anybody hear that?
Hear what?
I think you're going delusional.
There's,
What'd you hear?
Nobody heard it.
there's-
Guys,
can I
don't
do a
listen.
perception? Wait, none of us heard
None
it?
of you heard anything.
None of you heard anything.
I didn't hear
I
anything.
swear I just
Wait, is someone
heard.
talking to you as well?
No, I heard an old man say he was lost.
You heard
in
something
the
too?
What? No, no, I did not hear. I did not hear anything. I did not hear anything.
Your sword talks to you?
No, what? What?
No.
No.
He just said, am I losing my mind?
Make
Alright.
make a deception check and make an insight check
Oh
because he
my
just said that out loud.
Y'all just hear what Ashton said.
And then now you can see if you can tell that Ash is trying to backpedal on that claim. I want to see an opposing roll.
I
Okay.
tried not
Yeah.
to.
16.
26.
Okay, so I'll let you guys handle this between the two of you. So Willow, you're clearly freaked out because you definitely heard something. None of you heard something, and then Ash made that proclamation and then started backpedaling, and you can definitely tell he's lying. So what do you want to do?
You, Ash,
I'm not. What?
does your
What?
sword sound like an old man? Because I swear I just heard an old man.
And now you are all picking up on the fact that she's
What?
saying his sword.
What are you talking
No,
about?
Did you not hear him?
No, son.
I
no.
said I heard something. He said, did you hear the sword talking to you? And I said, what?
Is that what you've been talking to this whole time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll let you do another deception check, and now I'll let the rest of you make insight checks
I
to
was
see
being,
how
I
you
was
feel
being
about.
funny. I make joke.
I'm sorry. I hate your
No,
life.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm not paying attention.
19.
you're
I think the jig is up. I think the jig is
14.
officially
I got a
up.
6.
Yeah, it sounds like the jig
I'm
is
totally like.
Everybody went round.
I make joke.
I got a
make
1.
Joke.
Ren, did you?
I got a 1,
She's
but
like fixing her hat. She's not paying any attention.
if we're talking, I got an 8.
So you just You're like not paying attention.
So
It's like,
you guys-
full of shit.
You can all-
Yeah, come on, all time.
You guys can all collectively decide how you want to visit that and approach that. In the meantime, Willow, you are definitely like super freaked out about the
Yeah,
voice.
you're hearing two things now.
So
But I don't know that if it's a sword or if it's a person.
Did it sound like scary, evil creature with gravelly voice?
It sounded like an old man who needed help, but I don't understand why.
Oh,
an old
no,
man
no,
was
that's
in
not
the
it.
sewer. Was there another entrance point when we came down the stairs?
I haven't heard
Stairs,
anyone
ladders?
besides ourselves.
Philomena,
there was nothing.
you hear a whisper,
Nope.
Nobody heard anything.
and it says, "You are little one. Where do you come from?"
We need to
Okay,
get
guys, that's not funny, y'all.
What are you
Who
talking
just
about?
said that to me?
What?
What
Said
are you
what?
talking about?
Did you hear
Was
him?
that
Did
you,
hear
Ashton?
Sorry, you need to stop.
No,
Did you hear old man?
I heard someone say something like call me a little one. Was that you, Banner? That's not
Sure.
funny if you're trying to scare me. I don't.
What's
you
going
swear
on at the
nobody
sewer?
else?
I mean, I'm brave, so like
I
don't
do
get
not
frightened
hear anything,
easily.
friends. I have no idea what is going on.
All right. I
But
think
we need to.
I think
we
our
need to
best
get out of
course
here.
is to-
Yeah, this
I'm
is
grabbing my mace and I'm just holding it because I'm like, what the
Something weird is going on here.
Oh.
Yes,
I'm
darling.
gonna just start kind of like ushering, whoever's by me to keep.
Ren, you hear
I'm
a
300
whisper
yards in front of
to
everybody.
you saying, "I mean you no harm. Please come say hi."
So, like, where would you be?
What are you talking to?
You say that out loud.
Who?
Did you hear
Who are
him?
you talking to?
Someone
Okay.
said that we should go say hello.
No, I don't think we should say hi.
Hide in sewer. Bad idea. Run. We run.
I think we need to keep moving.
And it's
Pick
not
up
me,
the
I
pace.
swear to God.
You know how it's like. Okay.
You hear,
Nope.
"Come closer. Let me get a good look upon you."
Nope. That is reserved territory, my friend. We will not gaze upon these lords.
Did you
Are we all collectively hearing, or are we only
We all each
singularly
individual.
hearing one?
Each of you are hearing,
So I'm
like
reacting
in
to him.
momentary
Okay.
instances, are hearing that
Okay.
phrase that
Who
I'm
are you
reading out
saying
loud.
no to?
The one that wants to gaze upon me.
I'm gonna look at Joro. Does
What
he
is
look like he's hearing anything?
I do not hear anything. I have no idea what's going on.
Me neither.
And I definitely
Please.
heard someone.
Definitely gonna
We
pull
all
out my
heard something, right?
Yeah, I like
regular.
I've got sword in hand.
I
I
think
like
we need to
twisting
leave as
the
quickly as
basically.
possible. Something is
We need to
afoot.
keep moving.
Is it the? Do you think the smell is
Benrick.
coming to us?
You hear a
Like,
whisper
I thought I was
Like on the
perfect.
boat?
I thought I was cool.
I thought it was
It's like-
insane.
saying, "I most look forward to meeting you."
Oh.
I got my mace and I'm just twisting it in my
Dan, are
hand.
you alright?
Well, you may just get your chance.
Ash,
You're giving a chance.
What chance? What?
Ash.
Yes. Yes.
Now you hear a voice.
God.
You hear a voice that says, "I've never met one of your kind before."
It's not sword. It's not sword.
You know how those like lizards that run on water?
So-
That's like him running.
Does anyone want? I'm assuming you say that out loud.
Oh, I said it out loud.
Okay. So does anyone want to acknowledge the fact that you just screamed it's not sword?
Fuck me.
Something like this, but
I'm clinging to the wall right now. I'm
I'm
like,
imagining like Scooby Doo when like their legs start
Yep.
going.
yep. I'm like, we go. Sword, sword. There's other voices. That's not you.
There's so much happening right now, y'all. I just want to get out of
Alright.
the sewer.
Ren,
Yeah.
Can you pitch me so I know I'm not dreaming? Like,
I say we just make a mad
And hit her with
Yes.
ice.
I don't care who I'm grabbing. I'm just pulling the nearest person next to me, and we're like sprinting.
I'm beeling.
Yeah.
Okay. You're all now in full sprint running. You continue for like 45 seconds to a minute. Like
nothing
you're.
talk to Joral?
What's that?
Nothing talk to Joral because they got all of us.
No.
Okay. just-
Joral never heard says he's never.
I was gonna say I don't trust Joel anyway. So
That's why I make sure.
EBEG.
And then, as you're running, Joral comes to a stop, and he's kind of like grabbing his head,
Oh god.
Joel, did you hear something?
and he's like kind of like listening to you, but he's like also focused on something else.
He's only grabbing his head with one hand though.
Come on.
He's got a no.
Brett, you get an inspiration. Thanks for paying attention. So he's doing this.
Not quite as comfy.
He's doing.
No.
There's not a good way to do that.
No.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It's like, oh,
He's doing one of these, pinching the bridge of his nose,
All right, fair.
and
Do you have a migraine?
he's clearly like his mind is focused elsewhere. And as he's doing that, everyone give me a perception.
Oh
I
no.
love perceiving.
I think that's.
Oh, that's a nat
Nat one.
20 for
19.
20.
Perfect. Ren.
5.
And Ren notices. Ren. Around a corner up ahead, you find a strange-looking creature with its body overly bloated, perched upon 3 stumpy legs,
Nope.
3 long tentacles with
Oh.
rough, thorny growths
Oh, you're like, yep.
extend from its head. Its massive fang-filled mouth drools a horrible-smelling green slime as it stares at you.
I think I found
Who would him be?
Fuck is
And
that?
then you all turn and notice it as well, and Joral kind of like stops as if the communication stops.
Okay.
Please roll for initiative.
All right. Well, guys, we know how tentacle fights go. I would just like you all to move out of the way for a bit, and then we'll.
Just give me a minute.
Oh.
I don't know.
I
Oh, wait.
Nat
What's
20s if
initiative
they're
based
good.
off?
Such.
That's
That's
a
your
nat
second.
20, boy.
your dex.
Oh, I almost got 16.
Dex.
Nat 20.
Just your decks. Okay.
I'm gonna have my way with this
Unless
thing.
you have special other things
No,
that allow
no,
you to
so,
modify.
I got an 11. I forgot to do that the last time.
You're just shaking your head.
Yeah, I got it. Cool. Thank you.
Is that like a vat of like toxins in the back?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it isn't.
Why do we find such
I'm glad that we all know that Ash is
monsters?
you know.
Yeah.
Is
I don't know, man. Is there a
Is
reason?
that as big as I think it is, or is it just actually
That's
small?
what she said. Yeah.
Well, little one.
Does it look the same to you? Is it as big to all of you as it is to me?
It's huge.
I have a few tales for you.
We can talk about them one
Well,
time.
Well, I'm talking about that and then this. Yes.
I'm like, I'm going with Brandon and I don't like it.
That is right. Make it a little bit tighter.
by the way, I was just joking. Sword, no speak. Just jokes.
Yeah, we all know you're lying
That's one
the whole
time.
time.
I got listeners.
It's-
I've heard you talking for days.
That was in your video.
I was simply
Hey.
coaxing.
Benrith. Do you want to? Or do you like jumping in?
Oh, I was not looking
No.
forward to jumping in on this one.
Okay, no, I mean,
Your character's
We'll see.
showered.
We'll see what happens.
When's the last time your character showered?
I
Oh,
took
Oh,
a
it's been
nice
a long
air
time.
bath.
You did. I was saying you did not shower.
oh, he
Before.
threw water in his
Well,
face.
first of all, I don't think there's showers in this.
When's the last time you bathed?
Showers, Cannon?
Technically,
Yeah, for
they
sure.
did go for a swim when we went to the cave.
Plumbing, yeah.
Yeah, but that was but there were dead things.
That was
there.
weeks ago.
That was.
Like it's only a couple days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Seems like a long time to me.
That was like 4 days
I feel like
ago.
it hasn't even been a week yet. Yeah.
Okay, let me get some initiatives.
Nat 20.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Look at it. Look at it and cry, little girl.
Yeah.
Alright.
For,
Would you just look at it?
That's
Alright.
fine.
Ben?
5.
Your initiative is
Ash?
4.
11.
You're the
I
slowest
just,
person
I
here.
just roll shit.
15. I don't want to.
Red?
14.
Hold your action. I'm going first.
What's your modifier for this?
For my initiative.
Mhm.
+2.
What a weird sauce, man.
All right,
Not-
Braddock. That fat natty 20. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll slap this baby. Unarmed attack.
Well,
Walk up to
today.
it. Sorry, it's okay.
Just
Yeah, you
rain on the tentacle.
So how? Okay, so we're not super. Oh, that's a bit of a gap to close.
Do we even know that this is what was speaking to us?
Nope.
I think we know that it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you know you don't like it.
How bright is it down here?
It's pretty dark. Braddock had a lantern.
How much
Do
light
I have-
do lanterns
Yeah.
provide?
How many squares is it? Can I get my? Can I
You
close
can
the
see.
distance?
You can see. Yeah, you can see to the other side of the wall. You can't see around corners or anything. But
Okay. We can. Yeah, we can.
anywhere
see
the
it.
lantern is placed, you can see the distance of this room. in
Can
a
I?
straight
Can
shot.
I get to like gap closing
It
distance?
shoots out in a cone. So like you're here. So it would hit this wall,
Mm.
but it would bounce partially over here. Would be in shadow, like in between this and this. This would all be illuminated. This would be dark. That would be dark. Behind this and a pillar would be dark.
Okay.
For right now. I don't know if
Right
that's
now.
helpful.
Okay.
I should use the laser pointer.
15,
I'd still like to run up and slap him.
30, 40-ish, feel like? 45?
I don't know if we make it. You'd have to be
Yeah.
jumping over water.
Yeah. 'Cause we can't. Yeah. Because it's
No, I can't
It's-
see this creature yet, right? Because we're in my position at the
it's
end
the
of the
terrain thing, so I can't
Okay.
make it there. Anyway.
What is going on? What do you see?
We all saw.
Or do you want me to
No,
tell
I
you?
can't. I'm at the end of the pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Ash, it's a thing with like tentacles in its head. I don't like it.
Okay. I'm just
Ready
gonna
your arrow.
try and get in as close with my range as I can. How far can I move up to the middle?
You want to go through the water?
Yeah.
You want to jump or you want to splash down?
I would like to front flip. No, I'm done with that.
There is there's a landing here, a landing here, a landing here. Anywhere that you see.
Can I make it to here?
Just running through the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going there. We're gonna thunder wave this dude.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Your 30 movement?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you could blast that around that corner.
Yeah, no, blast it around
Difficult
this
terrain or
corner.
anything in the water?
Huh?
It's not difficult terrain.
It's not deep.
It's like
I imagine it's like ankle deep or something.
yeah, it's like 8 inches deep.
Okay, so
I mean
it's
it's
Water deep.
it slows them, but I'm not gonna say it's slowing you
Not a
enough that
penalty.
it's a
So
hindrance.
it's up to my waist.
Yeah.
I never miss a leg day. Thank you very much.
Oh God.
Whose legs?
Oh.
I know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Radical knows
cast Thunder Wave, and it's a Constitution saving throw 13. No, 14. I cast it at level 3.
It fails.
Yeah, you better fail.
Does he push too?
We'll see. Well, he just get knocked back into the wall he was already in.
Does that mean he takes extra damage?
No, it's not great. 16 damage.
Okay.
16 damage, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna give.
So Braddock, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna give Ben Daddy a bardic inspiration.
Cool. So Braddock rushes
Six.
forward, splashing his way through the water towards this creature and blasts out a thunder wave. The creature thuds against the back wall of the sewers and then begins lunging forward, its mouth drooling this vile green slime as it does.
It's
partially disgusted, tentacles still partially around.
You pulled a me.
Like, I don't know why, but I kind of like it.
It's a D8. He hit 5, so it goes up to a D8.
Okay.
Well, inspiration.
Philomena.
Oh, that's right. Good call.
That's
All right.
It's a big deal.
Y'all, I don't like this, but we've been in these kind of situations before.
it's the first big green meat.
It's not the first
And
big
it won't
great
be the
fantasy
last.
thing, and at this point, yeah, I don't think it'll be the last. So I'm gonna focus really hard, and I'm gonna turn myself into a giant rat. In the sewer.
You're in the sewer.
I mean, when in sewers, right? I'm gonna turn to a rat, and I'm gonna swim over near Gravik.
Behind him, or what do you want
I'm
to
gonna swim in behind Gravik
do? Okay.
and just stay in that position.
All right. Rats feels appropriate. Willa?
I am going to look at this. I'm already freaked out that it was in my head. And I'm just gonna look at it, and you'll see my eyes do the little purpley thing again. And I'm shooting, put my hand out, and guiding bolt.
Okay.
So I'm going to. That's a 17 minute.
Hits.
All right. I'm remembering correctly for 6, 8, 9, plus 6, 15.
15 damage. Cool.
Next attack of the
Oh yeah.
The next attack against it. Anybody's? Or just
Yeah.
specifically Willow's?
No, it should be anyone's.
On
Okay.
a hit, 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target
Yeah,
turn
attack roll.
has advantage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then for my bonus action, can I drop down my spiritual weapon?
Mm-hmm. Sure. You hammer or mace? I can't remember.
Mace.
Mace. Do you want it just right in front of you?
I think I can put it pretty far out if I'm remembering correctly. 30 feet.
No,
Well,
60 feet, sorry.
So you can put them all the way in combat with it.
Yeah, I want to put it right next to it. And I think I can attack on my
Yep.
taking it off,
Yep.
right? So that's gonna be a 15 plus 7 to hit. And
Hits.
this is gonna
That's
Cantrip. It's 2 spells.
I don't know what her.
I thought it was a bonus, actually.
well, drop me
One
spiritual
has to be a
weapon.
cantrip though.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do a leveled spell and then a cantrip.
One of them has to be a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Okay, so then I don't do that.
Yeah.
Then take my spiritual weapon back out.
Damn it.
Dang.
I just remember that I could do it as a
I'm gonna
bonus
leave it
action.
right here for when you're ready, okay?
Yeah,
All right.
it'll come out.
I think like pull the dead.
Yeah,
Take it down.
But it's an action.
that's an action. So
So then you can mirror
But-
that one.
Yes.
Not the
It's an action and a cantrip. That's
Yeah, yeah.
bonus action.
She can do the guiding bolt.
Good catch, Ben. All right, Ren, it's your turn.
Can
Vote
I
for Ben
move
for MVP.
30 feet forward?
In a straight line, or what do you want?
Yeah, I want to move as close as I can
5,
get
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right behind me,
All
the
right.
hatted one.
Not a place you want to be.
And then
I'll just make some
I
noises.
will, with my bonus action,
Don't steal my tentacle.
cast my spiritual weapon. And that will be with advantage. It's 24.
Dirty 24.
24 hits.
This is dirty 24 hit.
All right, guys. So no, this AC is lower than 20.
24. Yeah, there we go. We know.
12 damage on that, and then I will toll the dead with my action because that was my bonus action, and he has to save on a wisdom save of, I think I'm at 15 these days.
Passes.
Okay, and that will be me.
Can you still do? Oh no, it's passive. They haven't been hurt.
After Ren, it is Ash with an 11.
I'm going to shift over so that I can get line of sight. And then I'm going to look down at Sword and say, Sword,
Oh,
God, please let me use bow. I need to use bow. Just let me use it this once. Then I will fight this.
We hear this.
Totally.
I'm
Yeah,
right
yeah,
next to him,
it's
so I hear.
obvious.
I'm
This
literally-
is
I'm like,
the illusion has been broken, and you guys are all well aware of the fact that he talks to his sword.
Does the sword respond or no?
Oh, I think you
Okay.
should just do a roll every time that he asks for permission on what it should do.
So that
Noted.
that will be a 19.
Hits.
Hits. All right, sweet. And I'm gonna do
It was melee.
yes. That is 7 damage, and then I'm gonna do another attack because now I get 2 attacks.
Look at you.
That will be a 23.
Hits.
dirty.
Carry the one.
Plus 2.
That is an 11.
So how much damage was it all day?
7 plus 11.
Yeah, 18.
18.
I went to say 18, he said 78. My brain stopped.
SW sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So
Yeah.
let's move.
Nice. So Ash, you run around the corner, just finally getting vantage with this creature, and you quickly loose 2 arrows, piercing into it. It lets out a howl, and its tentacles flail wildly.
That's so gross.
Jorl is next.
Listen, I'm looking
Jorl.
at you. Like, what's he doing?
Jorl. is
Make
going
those
to-
I'm gonna have
tentacles
to get Jorl
wiggle.
one-handed crossbow.
Just imagine you just rubbing your pecs,
It's not
like
gonna
looking
be
at them. I'm ready.
It's like, save your arrows for when I get there.
This is not sure about.
Where'd your shirt go? I don't know.
He's like, whoosh.
Ben, I
He's
think
gone.
you take up the rear there with a 5. You got a 5, right? Yeah.
Does it go?
No, it got lower than you. Believe it or
Wow.
not. Yeah.
That thing sucks. um,
You say that.
so
We had a terrible initiative roll in it.
I'm going to try and hop to this whole platform right here.
Yep. You're gonna try and actually jump.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an acrobatics.
Oh, everyone's just hopped in the water.
Stomping in the poop.
Okay, I thought that was a 0 for a second. I was like, that's not on that.
We switched your die. It was a very respectable one. Just all zeros.
15.
Yeah, no problem.
Um,
Easily leap.
Oh, that was a hit.
I will use Hexblade's Curse. I'll
Okay.
just like mutter some things under my breath, and you'll
Yep.
see like I guess if it wasn't pitch
Why
black-
is everyone talking to themselves? What the
I'm
hell?
not talking to
No, I
anybody else. I'm just talking to me. If it wasn't pitch black, you'd see like some darkness start to gather around me. I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at this son of a
All right.
bitch.
That's
This son of a bitch. 17 plus 7, 20.
The dirty 24 hit again?
he's like
Does it-
24. Like, yeah, dude, you're like 5. Wait, like,
It's only gonna be 6 points of damage.
okay.
Oh wait, no, because I
Multiply
add
by
my proficiency, so it is 6 plus 3, 9. points
9
of
Oh,
all day?
damage. Yeah.
Cool.
3, 6, 9.
Damn, I'm fine.
Get low.
Oh, Ben, I can be
So Ben does a very agile jump to one of the landings just beyond the
I'll look up enviously.
yeah just beyond the reach
look
of,
down
just
Ryan.
beyond the reach of where Willow and Ash are standing. He jumps to one of the small platforms, quickly looses an Eldritch Blast, which blasts into the side of this creature.
Is it making noise or doing anything?
It is. It's drooling and
just take
making a hungering noise, and its tentacles are lashing out.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm glad you asked. It moves forward,
Oh!
and it's going to lash out with its tentacles. One is going to slap Willow, one is going to slap Braddock, and one is going to attempt to slap the little rat
until
in
the
the water.
damage hits.
Slap me harder.
That's
Red?
red. Yeah. Oh my god.
spiritual weapons.
Rin, yeah,
Did
they do.
opportunity attacks?
No.
No.
Whatever it is, I think you just
They're
sneak in.
stupid.
Stupid.
Okay,
Stupid sentient weapons.
Can I roll to dodge?
okay, so it's going to bite Braddock.
Okay.
Ooh, bite.
23.
We're gonna hear pumpernickel.
That might hit.
Pumpernickel, pumpernickel.
Okay, Braddock, please take
Oh,
That's a cool.
Call it piercing.
7 piercing damage.
oh yeah.
And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh!
Or fall in love.
I guess you got a little bit of that, whatever this creature.
What's an 11 get me?
A fail.
11 gets you a fail. You are poisoned.
Oh.
with a disease.
See, that's STD. I always do it. I always coming.
Just got sepsis.
I can't imagine it's the first time.
Yeah.
No.
I know this. He's probably got
This bird.
like a pills on you.
That's so bad. That witch gave me pills for this.
It ain't pretty. All right.
Yep.
Then it's gonna lash out with a tentacle. One at Ren.
Okay.
Boy. 21.
No, I think I blocked that.
With her hat. Yeah.
Yeah, my block. This is like a +6.
It's like my shield.
Take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And an additional.
I'm glad I got the piercing damage, by the way.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And an additional 8 piercing damage from the teeth on the end of the tendril.
Oh.
He's just passing it around to everybody.
Yep.
I thought I'm special. Exactly.
And these give me an escape check.
Oh.
What?
That's Scott.
It's
there.
got you grappled.
I
What
didn't
kind
get
of saving
grappled.
throw would you like?
You're so defeated. You're like, why again? This has happened
You
twice.
just try and add your dex mod
Always
to it.
surprised
It's
you
not-
never bribed.
So you roll d20 and add your dex mod.
It's not.
15.
Okay. It goes wrapped around you with the tendril, and you're able to just kind of slide out from under it. And then lastly,
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
I gotta do a what is
Concentration.
it? Concentration check, so I don't drop spiritual weapon. Well, I'm fine.
oh,
But if you want to know what the
you want to
roll
adjust
is,
your hat?
it's
Be like,
24.
oh, I'm fine.
Your
All right.
Dirty or straight up?
Concentration, right?
Lastly,
Very
Philomena,
dirty.
a tendril lashes out at you.
Kills.
Don't say that.
Or 20.
Does a 20 hit?
No.
Please take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Are you kidding me?
No. Plus
Don't turn into rats.
plus 4 piercing.
Ooh.
Is that all in one hit?
Yeah.
You take the extra damage?
Well, it says bludgeoning plus, yeah, so it is in one hit because there's teeth at the end of the tendril, so it's slapping you. It's bludgeoning and piercing at once.
So
It's like getting hit with
yeah.
a spiked mace. So it's 15 all day.
Got my money's worth.
So she takes the 7 hit points from a rat. Does she then take the
No.
rest of it?
No.
No.
It just breaks your form.
No.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be the 15 all at once, not in 2 separate instances.
Yeah, you're just like,
I was going crazy.
now all of a sudden you're back
Back
to
to
yourself.
Philomena. In the water.
Oh.
We're all up to our ankles. She's somehow up to her neck.
Well, inches, I mean, you're a halfling. You'd be like
It's
30
nice. It's
inches
nice.
tall.
She's still on all
So
fours.
yeah, it's like
Your knees.
yeah, it's like up past your knees or just slightly past your knees.
Got
It's
water.
gross on you for sure.
Can I try and climb up on one of the little ledges?
It's not your turn, but
Oh, okay, never mind.
when it is.
It's
like
so
turns.
disgusting.
Can I use a legendary action?
No, the sword of my lair, and I live here, and I'm gonna use the legendary lair action.
I actually think I recognize my own poop. That's advantage.
Granick, you're up.
Okay.
He's like, all right, here's what happens.
So slap it in the face.
So what the disease? Was it anything?
With nothing that you know right now, you
Oh,
just ain't
great.
feeling good.
Listen, I've learned one thing with these things is you gotta burn it. So I'm gonna cast fireball.
Fireball.
Firebolt. Or firebolt.
You notice a strange wart, and you're like, that wasn't there before.
No! Time to burn this thing where it counts. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Yay, wow, it's squishy.
24 hits. 14 hits.
Sorry, this giant blob is not wearing scale mail, bro.
10 damage.
That was with what?
10 damage.
Firebolt.
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 Cool. Firebolt. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing I can jump onto, a ledge of some sort.
There is, let's see if I can show this with the laser pointer. So there's this one back here around the corner if you want to disengage and
Yeah,
do that.
just wanna go back there.
You do want to do that?
Yeah. I was looking for something to front flip onto, but to be honest. No pillars?
Oh, that's a pillar right there.
Can I get to the top? Of the
Yeah, but it touches the ceiling, so you can't. There's nothing to climb onto. There's also this. There's also this area behind.
I'd like to backflip onto it.
Behind where Ren is.
I would like to backflip there.
You want to backflip this way?
Specifically, yes.
Okay, well then give me an acrobatics.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Here we go.
Please get a nat 20. Don't forget you still have the inspiration. You want to use that inspiration?
Yeah, we want to use that.
I knew I could tempt him with that. I knew I could tempt him with that. Nat 20? Yes!
On a backflip!
Yes!
Finally!
Hell yeah! Graddock does the most majestic backflip you've ever seen. He tucks his arms outstretched like this. He scampers on the ceiling for just a second, then lands and does like a curtsy as he
He's
does.
like Simone Biles.
But
Yeah.
But all anybody with that dark vision sees is just the light flipping the.
Yeah. And Ren, you notice behind you, you just hear like a graceful like.
You don't even hear me land.
Yeah, no, you
It's just like a feather.
you just feel the presence
He's
of
stuck
Braddock
in
now
my
breathing behind you. You're like,
No.
how did you get there?
I feel so amazing.
Well, that was the best use of an inspiration we're going to see in this entire campaign. So,
Does he get an opportunity attack against him?
yes.
Wow. Yes!
It just slaps him as he does it. Oh, I got a 2! I think you're good.
Oh my goodness.
You're good. You're good, right? You're on this.
That's amazing.
It goes to swat at you too, but then it actually stops because the flip is so great. It follows your trajectory across the site. Telepathically, it says to you, "That was the shit."
I know my tentative friend. I know.
Oh my.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Graddick?
No,
No, I've done it all. All
I'm spent.
right, Philomena.
Mission accomplished.
Taking on the rest of the matchup.
All right.
The fact that you used the inspiration for that and then got a nat 20 is just something else.
I'm
burned
gonna
in that 20
use
again.
I'm gonna use poison spray
Okay.
on this creature.
Yep.
I'm within 10 feet of it, right?
You are.
Okay, I'm gonna use poison spray. So I'm gonna extend out my hand towards this creature, and then I'm gonna puff this noxious gas that y'all might think is from Benrinth. It's really from my. It's
She's
just from
been
my
scraping stuff off his pillow after he
He has
slept.
to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
I think it's a pillow.
Oh. What was that then?
That was really funny.
So that's.
It passes.
I don't know. I was just rolling because I was excited.
It passes. Is there anything on a failure, or is it just
He takes 1 d12 poison damage.
on a failure?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know.
Is it?
Wow, I got a 20 on my D12.
I
Huh.
carried the 1. I got
Nobody
20.
passed. What happens if he passes?
Oh.
Is it a cantrip?
Still.
Yeah. Why?
Because they scale, right? Does that scale?
2d12.
Yeah, it should say at the bottom.
On
Yeah,
the
I got
two-
level
I got
5.
2d12.
It passed.
It passed.
It passed them.
It takes 2d12 on a pass?
No.
On fail.
Okay.
That's what, so I
Did it
don't.
take anything on a
Doesn't
failure?
take anything off.
Takes anything.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
wow, that's
tragic.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well,
That's
sorry.
unfortunate.
Sad face.
All or nothing.
I rolled
Maybe it
I
was
rolled
his
a-
gas after
I
all.
rolled a 19, so sorry.
Oof.
Anything else you want to do, Philomena? Go into croc form?
No. If I can,
Get out of the water?
Backflip.
get out of the water.
Do you want to backflip?
No.
Do you want to go to this one behind you or next to you?
Next to me, please.
Okay. Tucked behind the wall there. Willow?
I'm going to put down my spiritual weapon now.
Okay. Right next to it? In front of it? Behind it?
Right behind it, so I can get.
Yeah, you have line
Can I
sight
do
with that
that?
actually. Yeah, you can see down there.
So then I'll get advantage because I'm flanking with somebody, right?
Yeah, me.
Yep. You're flanking with Bren in the front there. And action Philomena too.
And that is a dirty 20.
Okay?
So hit.
Definitely
and that'll
hits.
be 1d8 plus 4, so 10 damage. Wait, nope. 8 plus. Yeah, no.
Matt.
2 plus 4 is 6.
2 plus 4 is 6.
Oh,
Good job.
Ooh.
I was doing 8 plus 4.
Don't give her a
Maybe
gold
you
star.
can Instagram cover that. With no context.
And then,
We all just
I just
slightly,
keep it- and then-
slightly cheer. Damn, I could have used that last week.
Oh.
and then I'm going to also. I can see it through that way. I assume. Like.
Well, there's this pillar, but yeah, I mean, I think you have line of sight
I
there.
can see it.
So I'm gonna toll the dead. So can you make a
Hold
wisdom?
on, Zach, I got it. I got it.
Oh, you're ruining my immersion.
Yes.
So,
Yes, you can see for
All right, so I'll toll the dead on.
No.
him.
He
Just
moved.
water in the sewer.
He moved. Yes, he moved that.
So wisdom save for you of 15.
He moved in. Okay.
Oh. 13 failed.
All right. So now, and he already has damage, so that will be 2d12 necrotic damage, which is an 11 and a 5, so 16.
No.
Wow.
I learned how to play, guys.
Yay!
The math is a little fuzzy still, but
All of a sudden you have like the star go across.
Nice.
the more you know.
Math, you've
And you
learned
want to
for a
sit put, right, Willow?
Yeah, I'm staying at my distance.
Nice. Okay. Good. All right, and then after Willow, it's Ren's turn.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon within range again, and then
Swing.
I'm gonna swing life away. Ooh, that might not hit. 15.
15 does hit.
It's 2 8s. That was terrible. And he will take, or it will take 13 damage.
You know what it is, girl. How do you feel about that?
I'm a woman as well.
Yeah.
Gradic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You was half. Am I right, Gradic?
I will back up 30 feet.
How much? Sorry, how much damage did you swing for?
Wow. I don't know. 15, 13.
So what's that? 78. You know.
So much.
I will back up 5, 10, 15 feet.
Hold on. Homeboy,
I can't see.
you smash the thing over the dome,
Oh.
and its tentacles fall limp, and it collapses into the water in front of it.
Well,
I would like to say I have small.
I didn't even get to do my offense.
I think you did, Gradic. I think you had a
He
big-
saw me and was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh my god!"
He was frightened.
Well,
He saw the backflip and just, that was
You
it.
he
can't
gave
go-
up.
You
He
can't,
had a
I
heart
can't
attack.
compete with that. You can't compete with that. That's
Did
a
you
skill.
hear anything?
That's a skill. He knew.
Do you hear anything? No. Actually, Ash, you do hear something.
Oh, here we go.
You hear, Master, why do you whisper to other things beyond me?
That was not what he was speaking to me. Why did you let him speak to me? And now everyone knows about you.
We all hear him.
Ash?
Yeah.
No, I'm away. The only person that's
I'm
near.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
She hears.
Well, I'll let the rest of you make perceptions to see if you hear, but I would say Willow definitely hears
Yeah.
that.
Are you okay? Is something-
Perception?
Can you still
24.
hear it?
21.
Oh, yes,
11.
yes, I still hear creature. Creature still so
all
we
hear
must run.
we all
It
just
falls
heard-
eerily quiet after this creature collapses, and they all hear it.
Oh, a creature is speaking to me again. We must run. Must run. Still here.
No, I don't
It's
think.
okay,
It's
Ash.
like,
I think he's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But I am in agreement that I think we should go, but
Yes,
it's
yes,
gonna
yes.
be all right.
Yes.
Let's just get him out of here. Maybe he's just
I had
stressed.
an uncle that used to hear things in his head, but he drank a lot, so I don't know if that's the problem. Ash.
Do you drink?
No. Ash, do not drink.
Have you learned a lesson about grabbing shiny things?
No.
Well, let's keep going.
Are there shiny things?
Just keep your
In the
paws
sewers?
to
Yes.
yourself.
no.
I don't think you want to be touching anything that's shiny
Yeah.
down here. Just keep your paws to yourself while we walk
Yeah.
out of this.
Okay.
Just don't eat
Maybe
the
in
other
all
side, you're good.
crypts and otherwise.
I don't know what you talk about. I should never touch something in crypt.
All right, I'm
Get
getting.
their secret.
I forgot Doral was here. Did he even do anything?
You ran forward. You guys killed that thing so quick. You dealt 114 damage within one round.
MVP.
By the time
I,
you came back,
I softened him up for everyone.
you dealt
I was trying to go for MVP.
so much damage in one go.
Yeah,
What?
that was only one round, right?
It was a round and a half. It was a
Yeah.
round and a half.
Didn't make it back to me.
A round and a half. You guys dealt 114 damage.
Gotta stop.
And this is where we'll end tonight's.
And this is where I stopped doing benchmark level up for you.
This is where
I learned
everything's
my
challenging in your life.
I learned my lesson real quick. Okay, so
I was
As
gonna
you
say,
turn a corner, you see what drag.
Graddick,
you see another audio.
Graddick, I saw the light flip in the air. What happened? I can't see in the dark. I just saw. Were you okay?
He's like, Graddock's crying. He's like, it was the best flip of my life. Best flip of my life.
I legitimately got it out of me until she said she didn't see it.
I was the only one. I knew this. Best flip of my life.
I saw it. He just tripped.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're so moved by your own flip. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I'll write my best song ever about it later.
And I did a flip.
I was
Milo,
going to
you
say,
have to write that down in your.
Yes, I do.
it's just me doing a cartwheel.
Yeah.
I can see an upside down lantern.
Does he still look sickly?
Yeah, what happened to my disease?
Yeah, you're still not feeling great.
You don't look good.
Guys.
You can't
Something touched
can't
me
quite
and made
put-
me feel unwell.
you can't quite put your finger on it, but like you
Can I-
feel
I
a little
definitely don't
shaky
put my
and a little achy and maybe a little nauseous. You're definitely not feeling good.
All right.
He's got
Other than how good you feel about that flip.
I was going to say, but I'm really upset by that, by how usually I feel.
You know what? It cured. No, I'm just kidding. It cured you. The
I
flip
feel
cured you.
amazing, but I still kind of want to puke.
Yes.
A miracle that he didn't shoot himself in the air.
All right,
great.
let's roll out, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't like it down here, and if
Yeah.
there's more of those, I want to get the hell away from them.
No, too many voices.
Keep moving.
So you want to head out. So you continue for a little ways, and you come to a portal, like an opening where the pipe kind of drains over, the water cascades. Portal, just a term for a door.
No, I know, but I was thinking about the portal.
No,
from
no,
the
no.
first-
Yeah. I mean, in the dictionary sense, not like magical. You come to a hole, and the water is kind of cascading over into what you can tell is the harbor ahead, and you can see some of the sky. It's now definitely like dusk, or well, no, it's getting later on in the evening because you guys wanted to wait till night, right? So you can see some of the night stars and stuff just past into the vast openness of the bay.
Is it just a drop, or is there like a way for us to easily get out of there?
From your vantage, you just see a drop, and you can see the water cascade off. But you haven't. If you want to go forward and peek your head around, you can do
I
that.
mean, I can't see in the dark, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna see.
I'll walk up and.
Yeah. So I mean, for intensive purposes, it's something like this. It's like a tunnel that just leads off. So I'm just gonna put you there. So you're like at the edge, and you're kind of like looking out. And as I said, the water drops. It drops maybe like 10 to 15 feet down into the cold harbor bay of the Bay of Stars. And off to your left, you can see the docks maybe like 500 feet away, not very far. And there actually is a small beach landing, stone beach landing that runs along the edge of this what do they call that? Like a seawall where this pours out into the ocean.
Can I tell if there's any like commotion going on at the docks or anything?
You can give me a perception check. It's quite a distance. It's beyond your.
Like,
You can kind of make out the dark mass of
Yeah, you
the
can just,
harbor,
like,
and you can see torchlight.
Like yeah, a bunch
Stuff.
of torches moving or people
Yeah.
shouting.
Are there?
It's 19.
Ooh.
So you're able to discern that there is definitely like lanterns and torches. They seem mostly stationary. It doesn't seem like it's like panicked running around looking at the docks. It looks like maybe there's some regular lantern posts and regular posted torches, and then maybe one or two people walking about with torchlight, but it doesn't seem to be like a frantic.
Okay.
And then you can also see the shadow of like various masted ships, obviously docked at the harbor.
Turn to the group and say, we at least have a path. We should doesn't look like there's any commotion, but we should definitely take our time and try and keep quiet. Philomena, whenever we get close, I think we could definitely benefit from you kind of going in there and giving us the lay of the land.
Do I see?
See what I can do. How are we gonna get down from where we are? Like,
There's a path.
Do I see? Are there any little boats on the beach?
No. I mean, you give me a perception, but from what you can immediately tell.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
It's almost a 19.
Did anybody take contact?
Yeah, but getting a 20 doesn't mean that a boat's going to appear. It just means that you're going to see it be very.
Yeah.
No, you can definitely tell
it's an animal.
No.
that there's nothing, just some like
There's some there.
just some like
Game
logs and
boats.
stuff that have been drifted ashore. It's mostly just as I said, small kind of gray stone beach situation. It's not. This is not like a used part of the beach by any means.
Gotcha.
This is just where the water pours out from the city sewer system.
I can't imagine many people would want to swim here.
No.
Is it bad? The only thing I've thought about this entire time you mentioned that thing is to see if I can jump forward and do like a reverse front flip into the river.
Mm. You know what?
Oh,
You
no.
should try. Not the river, the ocean, but
you
you should
should
try.
try.
Yeah.
Do you want to hand me the lantern?
No.
Just do it with the lantern.
That's listen.
Oh,
Joel
probably
gave
put
this to
lantern
me.
No, Hirsch gave it to you.
Oh, we
Harsh gave
should
this to
put
me.
the lantern out, actually.
Just put the
Well, that's what he's
light
gonna do. He's gonna put it in the water.
I'm ready.
They
Now,
just in the distance see a light.
one of these. The whole.
No. I just want to be clear. Are you putting out the lantern before you're jumping out of the pipe?
I'm giving it to somebody else.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth. On
Wait. Everyone come here real quick. Everyone come close to me. And I give everyone eyes of night. So now everyone can see 300 feet in the dark.
There you
For
go.
the next
I
hour.
will take the lantern and put it out.
Yeah.
300 feet?
Let's keep it.
It's like
Put
over
it-
double.
Yeah, we can keep it. I'm just
Okay.
putting the light
Then
out.
we
No,
can keep the
'cause Ben-
lantern. Then
Alright.
no one will see the lantern.
Put it in your.
Can you do it after he does the
Flashlight.
flip?
And one of them, I take.
That's 20. 3.
Sweet 3.
So Brad goes, watch this, and he just slips and does a belly flop straight into the water.
So that falls forward.
Yeah, he
falls forward.
You hear the
10 feet.
thud of a smack as he just belly flops straight into the water.
Absolutely no reaction. I just said.
Do you want to do
"Let's go."
anything as you rise back to the top of the water? Now 15 feet below your.
No.
Oh, poop water
Nope.
raining down on you.
I just I just
Okay.
roll on my back and just look at everyone and just start backstroking.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
that's
nothing.
Nothing happened.
Now you're
gonna
smell
because
like
to me,
Ben.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's gonna be 2 of you smelling like that.
I think we're all gonna smell like that.
Yeah. I mean, although he did jump in this immediate area,
This
it,
is not clean.
once it hits the water, it disperses. It's definitely not like you wouldn't want to drink it, but it starts diluting so much that like
Maybe you would.
this.
I didn't get a concentrated blast, okay?
It's probably helping by jumping into the water now at this point of the night. From what you were previously just sloshing through,
Are y'all gonna jump down?
you're
there
gonna be
so we can
grateful
get
to
closer
touch
to
that ocean water
Let's-
underneath this.
Let's try and get a little closer, and then we can decide if we need to.
I'm like,
send you.
do we have to
I
jump down?
think-
Can we climb down?
I think the
There's nothing really to cling to.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very straightforward jump. You don't have to worry about rocks or anything.
Okay.
We're
It's
jumping
15 feet down, jumping down into the water. Yeah, everyone.
Benrith, I think the best thing for me to do right now is when we get closer to where we need to be, I'm gonna start looking around to see if I can see any other little animals or cats and see if I can ask one of
John,
them.
are you
maybe
still
to,
on
like,
the?
scope everything.
Do you want
out
to jump
for
down?
us.
Or?
You
Yeah,
can
I'm
talk to
You
them.
can talk to them.
Yeah, I can talk to them.
Why didn't you do any of this before?
I'm going to. I
that's
put the
awesome.
lantern in my
I
belt.
think that's a great idea.
Turn it.
Yeah, it's already off.
Yeah.
It's already off.
Close the.
Everyone,
I'm just keeping it in case we need it.
everyone, keep your eyes out for
Y'all see any small animals like
critters, I guess.
cats or something? I'm gonna see if we see one. Well,
So you're all kind
Maybe.
of treading water in the
You jump in.
Oh, we couldn't.
Yeah,
There's no like
I'm waiting
beach.
for him to jump in.
what?
There's no like beach.
There is. It's right next to it, but you
Okay,
have
there
to
comes
jump
the
down
next-
into the water.
Come on, action.
Oh.
But there's no way I can
Jump
like
in.
jump to the side, like do some acrobatic kind of thing.
Go ahead.
Like,
You
like-
can try.
Yeah,
He
I'm,
breaks his way.
I'm gonna attempt to like climb down.
What would it be? Would it be?
If you drop down to like your hands and then did like a swing, you could swing back onto the side beach maybe.
Okay. What would I? Would this be acrobatics?
He's like, what would I get?
Would it
out
be
of
a
7?
25?
You nail it. You drop down. You grab onto
All
the
these
edge
gymnasts.
and you do a vaulted swing in towards the beach, which just sits back from the drain pipe a little bit underneath, and then running along the side.
During my backstroke, I'm like,
I'm gonna climb down. Is
You're gonna try and do the same thing basically.
there a way I could just like climb down
No.
the rocks?
No, because the pipe sticks out from the. That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta do that vaulted.
Yeah, it's not working in the water.
it's only one way down here, Ben Daddy.
How am I supposed to get down?
Not one.
Pretty much.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing. You belly flop on top of it.
61.
Okay, you're good. You see Ash do that little maneuver, and you attempt to replicate it. However,
The
now,
same thing as him. I try and do it differently, and that's why I fuck up.
well, I want to say that you more or less try and do the same thing, and you now assume that Ash probably used some of his claws to get grip for that swing, and you basically grab like a textured slime and just totally lose your grip and fall
Oh.
into the water.
Straight
Yeah.
down.
Yep. I feel
Okay,
fine.
how am I supposed to
Yummy.
get down?
You can jump.
Turn into a fish.
Turn into an
Yeah,
alligator.
we jumped.
Turn into a
I
fish
did
in the air.
I'm gonna bend my.
You never
I'll
say
catch you.
Well, I'll be in the bottom, like cliff jumping, so that way if you get knocked out, someone can grab you.
It's called
You ever
spelunking.
been?
God.
It's
You-
called spelunking.
You two had
Yeah,
much
try.
different childhoods than I think the rest of us did.
We did love jumping in the falls. So.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't do that like on a nice summer day?
I mean, we had like ponds and waterfalls.
Tell me
I
to
like
get
how we're
down,
discussing
and then we
this
can
too.
talk about it. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna grab my knees and I'm just gonna tuck and jump.
Cannonball style.
Cannonball.
All right. Why don't you give me a performance check? See how good that cannonball is.
Oh boy.
I'm watching, by the way.
Yeah. Braddock is watching closer than anyone else.
Creepy.
Not because of my own failures, but
That's a 20.
That's a good cannonball. Yo, her splash for her size is like super impressive. The form is really good.
The people over on the dock were like, "Did you hear that?"
Yo, that was a good cannonball. Dope.
Oh wow.
All right. So yeah, I'd like to work my way back to the beach.
Okay, so
I'm
it's the
just
beach, yeah.
scraping my
I mean,
feet
it's
on the
close
beach,
from
like-
where you dropped
Yeah.
off. It's just a short. Yeah. So you guys climb onto the beach, and do you want to start making your way towards the harbor?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone give me a stealth check? You're,
That's gonna-
it's not like nothing immediate, but we're gonna say like as you get closer, you're gonna kind of want to get more and more stealthy.
should I do a puke check? Does it
So
tweak?
why don't this initial one is gonna be easy because you're not in an immediate. Let me.
Has my
No.
condition
I
worsened?
know.
So it'll ramp up as you
23
get
packs?
closer and closer. Yep. You're nice and quiet.
Should I?
Quiet as a cat.
Has my condition worsened at all?
Mine? Okay, there it is.
Not in the moment.
Okay, we're good.
14.
20.
Good. Good.
I'm very stealthy.
Sweet, sweet 14.
Good.
6.
Good.
I don't think
You
so.
guys are very far away right now. I'm
No.
basically seeing if anyone got a 1.
11.
Good.
Yeah, but you said stealth
Okay.
check.
Yeah, but you.
So you guys begin
Oh,
making
it's
your
+1.
way. You guys begin making your way towards the harbor, and you're under the veil of darkness of night. And it's very quiet on this part of the beach. As I said, getting closer to where the sewers drain. There's definitely nothing going on down here. But the torches and lanterns in the distance of the harbor are getting brighter and brighter as you kind of make your way along. Anything anyone want to do specifically as you make your approach?
I want to yell
We're,
to them.
we're looking for animals, right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye out for any sort of
Cats.
critters.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
No, I wouldn't do so. They're not that smart. I'm
Oh,
not looking for cats.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
might cry.
well, let me say this. Once you get within like 150 feet or so, because you can all see thanks to Ren's spell on you, you can all see the distance. You definitely can see some like some stray cats, scurrying across the docks in pursuit of like rats or the smell of fish or whatever they're bouncing back. You all notice that. And then I'm gonna say, as you're approaching again, why don't you all give me another stealth check?
Is anyone help being a little more stealthy?
I mean, I'm
I'm not-
super stealthy.
I'm super
How long
stealthy.
does the bardic inspiration last?
Till I say it doesn't.
I need a spell for stealth.
Well, can I reroll? It's rejected.
Ask
You get a 1?
No, I didn't, but it was a sweet, sweet 10.
Very good.
You just
23.
want me to roll?
You're like 150 feet away. It's not a hard
Are you casting it?
difficulty at the moment.
That's a 28.
It's not? Okay.
I'm rolling at disadvantage.
I got a
What?
20.
You're real
Because
fine.
I have armor.
Oh, that is
10.
trash.
You get wrecked.
3.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Clinking and clanging.
Can I just push her into the mud?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I'm going to. It's not my turn yet.
We're not in combat.
Oh.
I'm just looking. I'm
It's not my
looking,
turn.
I'm looking back at you two.
Yeah, Willow. I'm gonna say that you say something out loud to Ren, and you say it like surprisingly loud enough that it kind of startles everybody else.
And hopefully-
I'm
Oh, did I hit the...
Like we'll say like Ren's hat bumps into you or something, and you're like Ren. Yeah.
Impossible.
Hey y'all. How far away are we from like any of the
Like 150 feet from the
our-
docks.
From the docks?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Oh.
We're gonna screw this
I'm
up.
gonna cast a Veil of Shadows, and the silence radiates from me, and it's gonna mask myself and my companions, so that each creature I choose within 30 feet, including myself, has a 10 plus 10 bonus on dexterity.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
my.
Stealth checks.
Oh my.
Wow.
Thank you, God.
Damn.
So I can get a less.
So I just start breakdancing. So
I was like, yo.
I mean, you're working on your song.
I let out another fart.
I'm
because
just-
I'm-
Can we just walk up to the ship now? Because
I mean, my cousins and I used to use this a lot when we were little
Really
to, like,
going for that MVP, aren't you,
to
Melvin?
play tricks on our family. Like we'd play hide and go seek, kind of, and it was a lot of fun. But I think it might work for this.
I think
But
that's
she's never been
a good
cliff
call.
jumping.
No, we were out in like the woods and stuff, but we.
It's like
Use magic to play
surrounded by children.
hide and seek.
Well, we
That's so weird.
You guys, we gotta get to our boat.
Oh, I'm learning so much about Philomena's childhood. I mean,
And I think that would be a wonderful thing to do.
On the boat.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more on the boat. But for right now, I think this would be. I think this
Love
would
to
be
have a
good.
bonding exercise.
So, do you guys just want to now with that? Do you all want to make the approach and just kind of like cling to the beach in like a crouching position as much as possible as you
Yeah.
come up?
Should we
I'm
tell
just
which
gonna walk.
boat is like
The docks, and I want to say like as you're getting closer, the harbor of the docks itself actually sit up like 10 feet above the water, because it's probably mostly bigger vessels that dock here, as this is a major trading city. So you're kind of like you're approaching on this beach, and it's almost pure like in essence that it sits that the pilings sit that much higher than your advantage right now.
can we see our ship?
Give me a perception.
Oh boy.
I don't
You're good at perception.
Sure.
I know, but I'm terrible at rolling.
All of us, or?
Sure.
14.
Anyone that would like to look?
17.
10.
19.
16.
9.
A lot of good rolls. I'm gonna say by some weird coincidence, yeah,
Six.
your ship is closer docked to this side of the beach to where you guys are. It's like 2 or 3 ships in, and you immediately recognize it.
What do you guys think about swimming up to it? I'll hop on. I have a rope. I can pull everybody up.
Do we see any guards outside of our ship, like, or on that dock to the
Who
ship?
got the highest out of that? What'd you get?
19.
So yeah, Ren, you specifically can see 2 guards sitting outside of a ramp leading onto your ship. They look like just city watch, similar kind of makeup as what you dealt with in the courtyard.
They look like pretty average people. I
So,
think
like, we could take
pass-
them?
Oh, we can definitely take them. They might alarm people
That's what I was
prior
worried
to us finishing them off. But we're pretty stealthy right now. We probably can sneak past them if we had to.
I'd love to see Greta climb a rope.
I mean, you probably can't even see me with this hat.
How long does your spell last for?
An hour.
No.
Okay.
I'm,
I'll think about that.
Do you want
You're
to
gonna have to get wet.
just walk past them or you want to swim?
No, I think we should swim.
Swimming takes longer. Our swim speed not as fast as your walk speed.
And I'm tiny. I'm just gonna. I would prefer to
Would
just walk
that
past
something
them.
work to go past guards like that?
No.
Like I thought that it was like a darkness kind of thing. And I'm just asking, like, in general. I don't know how the spell works.
It masks us from detection, and we can't be tracked except by magical means.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be. We're not just gonna be able to walk past them.
We leave behind no
Watch
tracks or
me.
traces
I
as we
mean-
pass by.
You know,
Good
like a
idea.
backflip past them.
But we'd all have to be within 30 feet of you still, so we'd have to be like,
30 feet is pretty. You can. That's pretty far away.
We
yes.
can get close and create a distraction that draws them away. But
Do that too.
even then, the second the boat is off the shore, they'll be onto us.
Are there any small boats nearby that they can jump in?
He just wants to burn a boat.
That you can jump into?
No.
no, the guards would chase
the
us.
guards to chase.
Oh, to chase you. I mean, there's lots of boats
I
docked.
think they'd
Yeah.
probably take one of these big boats and
Yeah.
chase us down. And
Yeah, there's
So
plenty
do
of
we have
boats.
to get rid of the guards?
Is it only those 2?
Yeah, it's just 2.
From what you can tell, yeah.
Do you want to try that thing that we used to do as kids?
Which one?
I don't think I have it.
Right.
I do have it. Oh my god. Isn't that someone that goes to sleep?
Ooh, we could do that. Do you want to get up there first and then just
Yeah.
put the guards to
It's
sleep?
fucking weird.
Sorry, you're a kid too.
Yeah.
This kid's
I'm not a
I don't
kid.
need go over to Jordan.
You're like
I'm not a child. I'm small.
Would you say? I mean, we have to.
that's what I said, kid.
90 feet of them, and then we could probably
Old
try it.
enough.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not
we don't
that
even have
racist.
to go all the way to the dock.
That's just creepy.
And if there's anybody else close by, they won't even see us sleep. How long did we stay asleep for? Or they stay asleep for? What?
Until someone wakes them.
Oh,
It's a long time. We're gonna try to, and DM, I don't know how you want to do this. If
Mhm.
we can sneak up within 90 feet of them,
Mhm.
we're gonna try to simulcast, and we're both gonna try to drop a sleep spell in that area.
Yeah, so you guys,
So,
the problem is the closer you get within distance, the more the vantage of like the pier or dock, as I was saying, the distance, you kind of lose line of sight from where they're standing. So do you want to
So like,
scamper up? There is a ladder. Do you want to halfway crawl up the ladder and
Yeah.
try and peer over it and do that? Or
Sure.
what's your plan of attack here?
we can try to do that.
Like, the only other thing I was thinking is, like, if we walked up under the dock a little bit, so you had a higher vantage point to see on top. So either, you know what I'm saying?
I thought I could do weird.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it that way. If you walked under the dock, you wouldn't be able to see.
Well, I'm like, if the
Unless-
dock is
unless
this
you
way-
could-
Oh, wait, is there not more than one dock?
One of
In my
yours
head,
is-
there's like
There's different like docks going out, but this is like what's the way to describe this? This is like a single. What's that?
Like a pier.
It's like a
above
pier,
the-
but there's like a single. This part has a single run of pilings running perpendicular with the ocean.
Okay.
So there's not, this part doesn't have parts jutting out, and your dock or your ship is docked against it here.
Okay.
So the minute you come from the beach, so I should be doing to the camera. The minute you come to the beach, come from the beach to this, your vantage, you're like 10 feet down
Okay,
here,
okay,
so
I
you're
understand.
losing line of sight over the crest of the.
Okay, then I'll go ladder. Yeah.
The other alternative would be that, you know, if there's any gaps under the boarding, you might be able to see up
Then we
underneath
pick
them.
it up.
Yeah,
I'd like to
closer to what you were suggesting with going
flap
on.
my arms so hard to prepare myself out of the water and onto the ship.
You want
We're not in the water.
Yeah. What?
So,
I was like, I get back in the water, and then
which one do you want to do?
If we're going up the ladder, are we still gonna be within 30 feet of Philomena?
No, she has to come with us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
We're all gonna get on the ladder at the same time.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
close
you
enough to
can-
that.
Ladder.
we'll all be within 30 feet of each
Okay.
other.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that when we start singing, they don't see us.
No, I want to hear whatever you're gonna say.
Okay.
I don't think we do.
It can't be as good as
Shake my
graphic
hands.
does.
What is that? Shake it.
Tell me what you
Okay, we're
That was your
right.
song?
We're on the ladder one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys scamper up the ladder. Who wants to be first up that ladder?
I will.
You.
Guys, can you
And
scamper
are you
quietly?
staying on the ladder, or are you actually getting off of it?
I will get off of it.
So, and you want to, I'm assuming, like be prone or crouching
Yeah.
when you get to the top. Do you have a preference between the two?
Crouching.
Okay. Why don't you give me a stealth check? And you're gonna like pop your head.
I
above
was
the
just
ladder?
gonna pop my head over, yeah.
18.
Nice.
Wow.
So there's a couple boxes there, and you're able to like kind of tuck behind one as soon as you get to the top of the ladder. And then you guys want to cast sleep.
We want to try to both cast sleep immediately.
Cool.
I taught them that.
Anything I have to do here?
It's we roll 5d8s and then
As many hit points.
as many hits.
So go ahead. Let's see it.
You want to go first or want me to go
Carry the
first?
2 minus a 3
Oh, we'll
plus
both
the
do
7.
5.
Carry the one.
Divide by
Each
8.
targeting one. So who wants to do the one
Divide by
closest
five.
to you and the one further? They're only like 5 feet apart,
I'll do
but
it further.
from your vantage, it's depth.
2 ones
So
in a row.
further,
Yep.
okay.
Ooh, that's not good. 6, 10, 14, 15, 17.
Okay, let's see Willow's, and then I'll let you know what's going on.
That's
Here.
not a little out of tune.
There you go. There's the making up.
16. Oh god,
32,
this is a lot of
32,
numbers.
37.
16 plus 14.
30.
Maths.
plus 5, so 35.
Dirty 35.
So Willow, the one that you cast sleep on, the guard starts yawning, and he's like looking over at the other one. He just kind of like sits down, and the other one's like looking at him, like, "What the hell are you doing?" His head just comes thrown, and he falls asleep. At which point, the other guard begins yawning. He's like kind of like looking around, like, "What the hell is going?" And then he drops as well.
Nice.
They both fall asleep.
Nice rolls.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Let's
Yeah,
shoot the
she
ship.
covered me.
Can I do a lookout? Did anybody react to that?
It's dark. I mean, there's lanterns and it's dark, but yeah, nobody takes an immediate notice to it. There's other dock workers and guards, what you suspect to be guards because they're wearing the Dawnview tabard, kind of like off in the distance, walking about and stuff. Nobody's paying attention to these two guys by your small keel boat.
I'm gonna look
Your small
down
vessel.
and be like, guys, it worked.
All right, let's
I
move.
say we go.
Let's get up the ladder.
How,
Let her head
how
to the
does
boat.
Jerome get up a ladder?
Do one hand.
With all of us laughing at you.
No, he's still got the arm.
Okay.
You can do that.
You have
I'm gonna give him that hook. On our way running to the boat, can I just like try and put out any lanterns
Yeah.
that are like near our boat?
Yeah,
Just
why
try
don't
and
you give
conceal
me just a stealth to just try and like put some of these things that are right in front of you, but you just got to be like good about it.
Once I saw 8,
20.
7, 7, I'm like, whoa, I've never encountered
Yeah.
this high.
Great. So there's a couple lanterns along the way, and they have the glass latches open, and Benrith is kind of delicately tapping them closed as he goes, smothering them from oxygen, and they're kind of like dimming and going out as you're making your way towards the boat. Now, but it's only like from the ladder's placement, it's only like 25 to 30 feet to your boat,
Okay.
or to the ramp that leads onto your boat. So close.
Oh, we assassinate those two guys.
Coup de grace.
So
And then we kill.
I am
Take
gonna
their
drag
clothes,
one
their
and
left
put one of their
underwear.
hands on the other one's crotch.
I
Nice.
want to go up the ramp and just get to the top of it and just scan.
Make sure there's no one on
My
the deck.
shenanigans are
Yeah.
cheeky.
You want me to roll? What do you
Yeah.
want me to roll?
Just
Perception.
weird.
That is a 19.
Yeah. There's no one aboard the vessel from what you can tell.
Okay. I'm like,
I don't know what that means. Just kidding.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys board the ship, and I'm assuming you cut free the ropes, and you just.
Yeah.
How do you want to? Do you want to push out? So this is a small vessel. So it's like, again, it's like a keelboat size. It's like maybe like, I don't know, 60 feet long. Well, you saw the miniature. Come on.
Yeah.
There's a big
It's
boat.
it's a good sized boat, but it's not like huge. It's got the two masts. You also are aware from your previous sailing experiences on the boat, there's some oars on it too. Do you want to, like, before dropping sail, do you want to like try and
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we should
silently.
like push it out and,
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
oar
say,
out.
push it out,
Like
and
hold
everybody
on to
grabs
it
an
and like
oar?
kick off the
I
side.
hold on
Kick
to it
off.
and it just kind of moves me.
Okay. So why doesn't everybody just give me an athletics check,
All right,
and
here we go.
we'll see how you're doing here with the initial oaring out of the harbor and
With
rush.
the first thrust.
There's my rolls.
11.
13.
I rolled a nat one.
Wow.
Give me a botch roll here.
Can't get any worse than
I
that.
rolled out a 15.
17.
Get anywhere?
One-handed dude
Well,
got
he can
better.
he can do
than
this
Ben.
and then wrap with his arm and kind of like
One-handed dude
Yeah.
It's a
can
strong-
paddle better than me.
14.
Strong up.
what?
94.
Oh boy!
14, by the way, for me, but yeah, that's a
Oh
yikes.
God.
I could use my bardic inspiration to.
The oar
bump
hits
it
him
up.
in the jaw and knocks out
I
three
think in a
teeth.
1, it goes to-
I mean, that one was 6.
Hey, talk to the list for the rest of the
Actually gets one of the guards and wakes him up.
Do whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna go out.
We have sleep still. We can cast
His
again.
name is Benrith.
I'll take
So
out
just Benrith is among the first to grab the oars as the rest of you are kind of like pushing the boat off of the dock, and Benrith immediately starts paddling, but you're not far enough away from the pilings of the deck or the dock, not deck, where he actually slams it into the pier, and the oar cracks. It makes a snapping noise. And some of the guards
Whoa, whoa,
turn in your direction. Whoa, what?
Okay.
Why should we all be accountable
They
for his
still hear
mistake?
They do hear the cracking of his
We're
94
all
bond.
together.
No. I said that when I wanted to sleep with you, and you said no. So.
I feel like
Those
it's
rules
stealthy.
don't apply.
Well, nothing stealthy about that, my friend.
Come on, Ben.
Way to go, Ben. So, where are the guards in relation on the dock
Yeah.
compared to us? And how far are we from the dock right now?
The guards are maybe like 120 feet from your starting position of where you were docked in, and we'll say you're at this point you're already drifted out like 10-15 feet from the docks.
He can't reach us.
No.
Far enough they can't jump.
Nope.
We could just make fun of him.
Are we next to any boats right now?
Yeah, there's some vessel. I mean, what's next to?
Are we like shifting out and there's like boats in front of us behind us, or?
You're not close enough that you're going to run into anything. Is
Okay,
that what
good.
you're asking? No. Okay.
Is there any torches nearby?
There are some torches that you didn't get to because
Right,
they were
right,
beyond
right.
the lead up to the dock that are on like kind of to the right of, to your right on the boat of where you're.
We should have lit all the other boats on fire.
We should not make a lot of noise.
That's good.
Well, sometimes that's not up to you.
Can we keep trying to paddle a little
So
bit?
it's like that has been
and
farting
move
all
away.
I've been farting.
Yeah. How
in
far do you guys want to?
strategic
How
location.
far do you guys want to stick to the oars before you drop
I
sail?
mean, if they're coming towards us, we should.
They
We
are
should
coming towards
absolutely
you.
drop
Drop
sail.
Yeah, if they're walking in that way with lanterns.
I'm like, if
and
we're
walking
like 10,
towards you.
15 feet away, we should immediately drop sail and try to catch the wind. I hope the wind's going the right way.
Is the
They're
wind?
both just
Pretty
like
much.
Can we even tack out of
The
it?
windless.
Are we far enough away to actually like tack our way out?
You want to
We
make,
see
a, you
people
wanna make a
appearing on the
survival
side.
check and try and
Oh,
get rid of-
actually, yes. I'll take it to a survival check.
I was gonna say I could
That's
check
an
the
11.
wind.
By your summation, yes, you feel
What does he feel?
he feels confident that you could drop sail at this point, but
Yeah.
Why don't we leave it up to Joro?
he's not a sailor either.
He's the one who said that he.
He has experience. He's not like a sailor. You guys act like he's a pirate.
Just he's like, I got no hook.
Yeah,
I got no
He's
fire.
like, hey, I don't have a hook hand yet.
And I calls him as I feed him.
Yeah.
Ooh. How far away are the guards from us?
They're closing a distance, maybe like, but you were also moving away, like 100 feet maybe.
So
They're
is-
running towards you,
How many?
maybe like 6 or 7.
Is there anything? Is there like a lantern behind them?
They
at
have
all?
lanterns in hand.
Behind them, is there anything?
Well, there's torches and lights of the city beyond them.
How close is anything? Anything that could make noise.
And well, there's a city
Do I
behind them.
do I
Everything's
see
being lit.
anything on the dock behind them as they're coming at us that would make noise and distract them?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I'm just.
You'd
gonna-
have to give me an example.
Is there?
Lantern you can knock over.
Yes, or like
Lanterns are on the
tanker
front.
or anything like that. Is there anything on the dock that I could?
No, it's a lot of crates and stuff, and then the buildings and warehouses behind them.
How close to the warehouses?
The warehouses are probably at least 500 feet.
You just trying to shoot something?
Yes, 100%.
Shoot the
Can,
dock.
can you?
Okay, I'm
can
just
you-
gonna
can you,
aim
like,
for a
Can you take a cloth and like light one of like wrap
no,
around?
because they'd see the fire coming from where we are. So I just want to loose an arrow and try to hit something behind them to make a noise, like
Okay.
just a target that would be easy enough for me to see. Of course, I got 300 feet of sight, so
Just hit some poor dog worker that Wilhelm screams far enough.
That's kind of glad.
that is cocked. Damn.
Do it. Guidance.
Worse.
No, it would have been worse.
I know.
100% was worse. Still is a 15.
Okay, so Ash looses an arrow and it shoots behind these guys. They stop for a second. They look behind them, and then they turn back towards you with crossbows drawn.
Oh shit.
And they all start loosing crossbows at the ship that is now firing at them.
All right. Well, it's worth a shot. Oh well. Meow.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys are drifting out as crossbow bolts are just like shooting, arcing over into the deck and just stabbing into the deck.
I'm just gonna back up against the side of the boat and kind of tuck my head down.
I'm gonna.
One even pierces through one of your sails.
That's what I was worried
I'm
about.
gonna scamper up the mast and I'm gonna drop the sails.
Okay.
So I've got 20 feet of climbing speed.
Yep. So you scamper up and drop the front foresail or the back aft, fore and aft. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Foresail
do.
or the aft
I'm
sail.
gonna do the foresail.
Okay. I think that's the right term.
I don't know.
Skin.
I don't know, man. Unadorable.
I don't know ships. I just am going for the sail that's closest to me. I'm just
Okay.
scampering up.
Sound off on
Do you want me to
its
roll
fence.
for
So the front one.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you
Okay.
voters.
You want me to
All
roll?
you voters.
You know, you scamper up and you loose it and it drops.
And like I know.
And immediately the boat picks up a little bit of speed. You guys can feel it
Sean Smith would know.
falling forward.
All right.
Which
Do
one?
they
Just
appear to
pays
be
people to
getting it?
turn them on.
Well, they're just like loading their crossbows and they're still shooting off. You can hear yelling.
I'm just gonna fire another arrow at them.
No.
Port starboard.
Port is left, starboard is
Yeah.
Fore and
Bow
aft.
stern.
bow.
Bow.
You watch
Yeah,
a lot of Star
fore and
Trek.
aft,
You
I
should
think,
know
are the
that.
terms for that. part.
Anyways.
I try to
I don't
hit.
know.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to hit one of the lanterns that they're holding, or if they put them down.
Why?
Just
No. How about we just not
All right,
make any
Go ahead,
noise?
make the
Let's
shot.
try and get
Uh,
a
Just
no.
grab his tail and
Is,
throw him off the boat.
is Jorl
25.
driving the boat?
You can't.
We can
Yes,
go show.
he's working the rudder.
You trust
by
him?
means of the steering.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest to him that we go out the opposite direction of the witch's tower.
Good idea.
You want to go the long way?
I mean, just
So
Take the
the bay breaks open from Dawnview like this, and the tower, based on your previous experience, would be like almost straight ahead. So
okay.
this hooking this way, and remember it'd be opposite for where you're sitting versus
Yeah.
where I'm sitting. So hooking this way would be towards long rest, and hooking this way would be out into the ocean.
Okay. So maybe
Because the
we can just-
coastline runs this way.
But the tower is literally like right in the middle of the bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
We have like a state. Looking at the thing, it's like a straight shot.
You can't. I mean, you can't see the tower from where you are. It's enough out, but you know position. Like,
Let's be realistic.
situationally, you
Do you
know
think
that.
anybody would follow us to the tower? They're all terrified.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think.
Well, we think they're terrified.
Well,
Assume.
I just think we need to get to the tower.
Yeah,
as
we
soon
just need
as
to get out of it.
possible.
Does anything happen when I fire?
You crack into one of the lanterns, and immediately he
Sword
drops
flips
it as it.
He's the god. Did you guys see that?
Oh,
No.
how big's the explosion?
None of us saw that.
Oh.
Well, with that nat 1 that I just rolled, yeah, he does drop the lantern upon you hitting it, and
Botch check.
the
We
oil.
found.
Yeah, let me.
We found. Sorry.
He was
He's
already helping us out. 26. Okay, never mind. He's fine.
He drops the lantern and catches
Catches
it with his
the other.
foot. Yeah. No, he drops the lantern and it bursts, glass everywhere, and a small fire on the docks. At which point they are totally distracted. At least in the immediate to try and get rid of the
Alright. I'm gonna
oil fire from the lantern.
I'm gonna scamper back down, and I'm gonna try to go up the other sail and drop the
Okay.
so just that way we're full.
Anyone else
full
have
sail.
anything they want to do in the immediate?
Just do whatever boat thing I know how to do.
So, we're gonna say that you guys get a safe enough distance where they can't presumably hit you with crossbow bolts anymore. You're out maybe 1,000, 2,000 feet from the docks. You can see the city of Dawnview off in the distance, under the moonlight. And you begin making your way towards the Witch's Tower to the best of your previous orientation of how the bay is. You have a general idea of where it's located, and above the comet seems to be beating down on you, luminously glaring upon you, brighter than ever.
Forgot about the collar.
Me too, to be fair. Let's go.
I was
Do you
like,
guys
oh,
know
yeah,
this
that's a
comment?
thing.
Does
I'm
it
just
seem
staring at it and
does
all.
it seem like it's lower in the sky, or just because of where
I mean,
we're
it's arcing.
positioned?
It's arcing over the sky. It's now been a couple days, so it's made it further along, and it just seems to be more like it's burning up even more as it.
Does it look like it's descending? Is that why it's getting brighter?
Why don't you give me a investigation, or you no, give me a nature check. Actually, I'm gonna let you druid this.
I am Circle of the Moon, so I do know about
Oh.
stars.
This
Yeah.
is rock, not moon.
Well,
No.
that didn't go so well.
Hey, it wasn't in that one. Yeah, about that.
It's a 7.
Oh.
So no, you're not able to discern whether or
Listen,
not it's getting
There's a
closer.
thing in the sky. It's moving over
I
my
see that
head.
round
You
thing in
can
the
certainly vocalize that concern if that's something you're worried about, but you're not able to discern if it actually is getting closer.
All right. Let's go beat up some witches.
I'm gonna stay up in the
Let's not go in there with that attitude.
I'm gonna stay up in the crow's nest. I want to have a little conversation with little Sorty.
Okay, what do you want to say to Sorty? What do you want to say to Sorty?
Just Sword. I did not mean to speak to other voice. It was in head.
You know everyone listens to you
Can
now,
we-
but
yeah,
anytime
can
you
we
do that.
all
Huh?
see if we
He's
hear him?
he's like 20 feet up.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
up
rope,
in the.
I want to hear.
We
I'm
can see
really
his
trying.
lips. We can see his lips move, but we can't.
Does a
see
19 get me
what
able
he
to
said.
hear him?
Yes.
Let's
It's quiet out in the bay, and
I just-
yes, you
I
can-
start
anyone
playing-
else who wants.
I start playing comedically what he's saying to his.
Okay, to everyone else.
His,
Yes.
Okay.
his sort of everybody else.
The sword calls back to you, saying, "Master, I'm starting to get the feeling you don't like me very much."
It's not that I don't hate.
But you're
It's that it is hard for me to use you.
Master, should I be worried that you will try to rid yourself of me again?
No, I would never do that.
Because that would make me very unhappy.
No, I would not want that, Sorty. But maybe if you were a little bit more easy to use. I'm not skilled with a big sword like you.
Master.
Well, then.
Sword.
Well,
Really, nothing, Alex? Nothing.
I can't.
He's just singing along.
I'm just laughing as I'm.
You're playing the
showing-
game.
Do you relay that?
Oh, yeah, word for word. This is all coming out just in a boisterous voice. That
You know what? The sword goes quiet.
The sword is like.
I'm not as skilled with a sword as
Hold on. I actually forgot what I was saying. Let me grab my sword.
I imagine I'm like grabbing one of the ropes and stuff. I'm just like,
We all just like. What the fuck
How about some?
is going on up there?
Master, you probably don't even remember my name at this point.
Oh.
You care not for me at all.
Wow.
I don't think we ever introduced self.
You didn't write down the name of the sword that's talking to you in your head?
No, because I thought I was just losing it at first. I didn't think it was real.
Wow.
The Cedric the Entertainer.
I have it.
Maybe your sword.
Let us start again.
This is the best dialogue we've had in the entire campaign.
It's great.
We did a whole 4-hour session of action and sword.
You are.
Magical sword, you are.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have the sword go quiet. Does not like that for sure.
Wow. You're gonna use that. You're gonna be melee for the rest of the fight. The rest of the game.
Called your sword by the wrong name.
I might have, but I've forgotten it. He doesn't remember it.
Billy Bob.
This is why you
No, I don't
take
remember
notes,
either, but.
people. This is why you take notes.
Wasn't my
in
sword,
this
remember?
Yeah, I just
Or
left it in my
watch
thing
your-
as magic
Oh, glad you did.
longsword.
Wait, did I write it down?
I did.
I have it.
Whoops.
Oh, wow.
I think this is the perfect time to drop a button in the top right corner to session 1 for anyone who needs to go back and recap.
Actually.
Oh, I'm gonna be rewatching later. Oh.
Yeah, no,
It was
session
session
2.
two.
It might have been in session 2.
Oh yeah, when it talked to me when I was in the bedroom.
It talked.
It didn't give you the name then.
Yeah, it didn't talk to you the first session.
Oh, yeah.
Session
No, so it was second session when it did.
Session 2. Okay. So it goes. Anyways, point is, it goes upon. Let's start again. It goes quiet.
You are? Okay.
Anyone else have anything they want to do?
Nope.
It's going to take like 2-3 hours to get to the island, even at your speed with the wind.
How's the chop?
It's not bad. It's not rough or anything. The bay is pretty calm. However, I will allow you guys a short rest if that's you want to recuperate slightly. Anyone? Because it'll take a hot second.
Wait a second. I'm gonna do it.
Are we all short
I'm
rest?
gonna allow you a short rest while we're sailing here to the tower, and we're also going to take a short rest here on the video. So we will be right back.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you're through a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you're through a party, invited everyone.
Welcome back to the short break. We are now sailing out into the Bay of Stars towards the Witch's Tower. Under the starry night, the red comet looming overhead. How are you guys feeling? Anything? The hat looks great on the ship, by the way.
It's kind of dark.
Anything you guys want to do as you make your way?
Cardiff starts playing Christopher Cross sailing as we're on the boat.
I'd like to talk to Jorl. I mean, I know we've talked about the witch, but anything you can glean to prepare ourselves. At this point, are we seeking help from her? Is that the?
He says the city of Dawnview and its local lands control watch over this tower, where they have said that a witch of great power resides. The local people of both Long Rest and the city of Dawnview are extremely superstitious towards her, and in recent years have claimed that she is at fault for every bad thing that befalls the area. I don't know how true that is. I think it's more of a superstition and a distrust for magic in general. Whether or not she's involved with everything going on, or whether she could be of aid to us in any way, I don't know, but it seems like the natural progression of the way that things are unfolding, that we should head in this direction and at least see if...
Get some answers.
Yeah, at least see if she's the source of this, or if she's as powerful as they all fear. Perhaps she could help us at the very least.
Do you know if anyone has gone to see this witch in recent history?
I believe the island and the tower itself were under the control of Dawnview. They probably regularly patrol it with ships.
But not actually visit the island.
I don't know.
Do we know how long she's been in there?
About 6 years, I think, or something, right?
I don't remember. I
That's
have
just
it
when the
written.
last time the comment, everyone saw a comment.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just know that she was banished there. I don't know how long. Do you know how long?
I don't. The locals speak of it as if it's been quite some time. However, as Philomena just mentioned, it seems like this occurrence has really been amped up by the appearance of the comet, and that seems to have set people on edge even more so than the normal.
So it's at least been a couple of years.
Yeah,
Right.
it seems to be.
I suppose we should just rest and prepare for whatever lies ahead.
I'd like to talk to Ash.
Hello!
Are you still
Hi.
Yeah, he is up in the thing still.
Can I come down and like have like a conversation for a little bit?
I scamper down.
So like, couldn't help but notice like you are talking to the sword a lot.
I am just mulling over things. That is okay.
Because, and I know like you're not like a total fan of like the hat, the girl underneath, but like I think I could help you, and I don't know. I think we could get ourselves like on the right path with like friendship and stuff. I could probably do you like a solid if you'd like.
Speak common English.
I'm imagining. I just start taking snacks out of my bag and I'm just like, what is good?
But most of the time, like my comment is pretty good.
What is solid?
Give me your hands.
It depends, I suppose.
You trust me?
I don't trust anyone that does magic.
That makes it so good.
There's always a first time to start. As our hands touch, I'm going to actually cast Remove Curse.
Oh.
As I touch you, all curses affecting you or an object end. The object, if there's an object that has a cursed magic item, the curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
What happens?
You die.
Like, what do you feel?
That's why I'm looking at the DM. I don't know what happens.
What do you mean what happens? He just told you what happens.
I know, but does that affect Sortie?
I don't know. Does it? You want to...
Sorry.
I don't think you should touch it anymore. I think you should leave it.
So
where
can
it
you
is.
tell me what you just did?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, does that affect Sortie?
It should.
I drop Sortie and drop it on the deck, and I'm like,
Okay.
kick it away.
Wow. Didn't even care about it.
I mean, he didn't know what its name was.
That's true.
I'm just looking at it. I'm looking outside. Looking at it. Looking outside.
We're all just staring at it now, like,
That was very nice of you.
Just like,
Can you?
It's just an olive branch.
Maybe not all magic users are bad.
Some are. Probably the witch.
Thank you.
I suppose we'll find out, but
yeah.
I'm sure
I'm
this.
just looking at the sword, like eyeing it.
We all heard this conversation.
Yeah.
Or saw this stuff, yeah.
I pick up the sword.
It's mine!
Ultimate power!
So maybe Ash, next time you have something that is causing you worry, you could talk to your companions.
Yeah.
So you just want to leave it on the deck of the ship
Work
like
on
that?
this together.
I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't know what to do right now. I'm just kind of worried about it. Like I want to
Poop in
see
your
if it.
pocket.
I want to see if it comes back,
Mhm.
and then I will know. I mean, we're already on bad terms, so if it does come back, I'm in trouble.
So...
Exactly! Tried to kill me!
You guys are now making your approach to the rocky island, and you can see the tower. You're now within maybe 1,000 feet, getting quite close. Under the veil of night, it's kind of revealed itself.
is there any lights or anything?
Yeah, can we take the boat right up to the island?
Is there like a dock?
There is a small dock, which could accommodate a boat of your size, probably not much
Okay.
larger of a vessel, but you're right on that cusp where you could probably safely dock onto this.
I think we should leave the sword here for now. Okay.
I'm not saying anything. Because I don't want it to hear me.
I mean, if it was in your head, I'm pretty sure it knows what you're thinking.
We think of shiny things, shiny things, shiny things.
So I'm assuming you bring the boat to the dock.
Yeah.
So the waves of the Bay of Stars are crashing against the rocky outcrop of this island, and upon the rocks, a plain, unadorned, square tower of stone cuts against the backdrop of the night sky. The tower is void of any windows and houses crenellations upon the top of it. It stands nearly 75 feet in height or so.
Dang.
And around what you now notice to be a destroyed doorway at the foot of the tower, you see several cloaked figures in green.
Well,
I'm getting back on the boat. Oh no.
By their feet, a dozen or so soldiers bearing the crest of Dawnview lay dead.
Oh.
oh.
Not a little man.
Does it look like they're like recently dead?
What time of day is it? Is it like
It's night.
I'm going to assume we all understand that these are bad peoples. Yes.
And like we have fought the green cloak
That seems
people
fine.
before.
Not receiving it. They're all dead.
Maybe we have a discussion, like for once, before we fight someone.
enemy
Because
of my
the
enemy?
Dawnview people were just trying to kill us, so maybe I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I follow the lead of what you guys want to do, but
I
it's a
wasn't the one
suggestion.
that obliterated No Face Man.
I think we should at least attempt to converse.
I think that's a good
I'm
idea.
going to hang back and ready to
Granite.
unleash
I was gonna say,
arrows.
Granick, you are our speaker.
Yeah.
He's over there prepping that.
I mean, I can also
I-
schmooze, despite how stinky I am.
Well, you're the cleanup.
I've heard you. I smelt you. Can I just stroll off the boat, strumming my lute and see if I can just perform like I just randomly turned up and just distract them?
Sure.
Totally lost.
This isn't the concert hall?
Yeah.
Sure you can.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
What does a 22 get me?
Ooh, a dirty 22.
It gets their attention. It gets their attention to you. So you, just as the boat's docking, Braddock is already striding off the boat,
I'm
lute in
moving
hand.
into
Like,
the dock,
it just pulls up, and he's immediately as soon as it touches, first stride off, and then he's strumming along, and the men in the cloaks who are gathered around this destroyed doorway at the foot of the tower, they all begin to turn towards you. And as they do, you see around the corner, the backside of the tower, you see an orb-like creature with a bloodshot central eye
Oh, great.
floating down towards you.
It's Kareen's eye.
That's where it went.
Is it brown or
The
blue?
creature is not paying attention to you, but is kind of looking into the doorway. And at that point, you see a blast from the doorway, and all the men in cloaks drop dead.
Ooh.
Their cloaks,
The green cloaks guys?
yeah, their cloaks smoldering.
Excuse me, something funny is going on here.
The creature, the floating creature, snaps towards the back towards the door, and then back towards Braddock, and it almost seems like it's making a decision, and then it floats down towards you guys. And I'd like for you to roll initiative, please.
You want to reverse it?
Oh.
Do you want the,
What does a nat 20 get me?
The
do you want the advantage? I'll give you advantage.
Oh, it's just initiative, right?
I'll take a solid 8.
I already forgot what I got.
Won't be needing these cultist miniatures.
No.
Not
Nice.
what
We
I
saved
want
ourselves
to
a
fight.
fight.
They just got fried.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like.
Wait,
to
so
at
did
least
the
got
creature
turning.
fry them, or did the fire thing come
Something from
from
within
the
the tower.
I'm
No.
imagining it has to be the witch.
Yeah.
Maybe she left the stove on.
So
You meant to say that on Saturday.
Maybe she left the stove on.
oh my god.
Really hoping I
Do they
didn't
have
drop
gas
it.
Her
stoves?
easy
Much
bake
so,
freaking self-destructed.
They'll be like,
Oh boy.
Telekinetic shove.
Yeah. Right into the water. It's like
It's
Jenga.
like a
That is
giant
all just
princess.
balancing. So
Is that-
how is that?
is that a
it's
Jenga
so
tower?
it's so out of the battle cam though. Can you zoom
Battle
out?
cam.
It's not over. That's all.
That's good. That's good. I mean, you don't need to see the top of the tower, I guess. So
actually, I'm gonna climb up there.
I do have a climbing speed of 20, so I'm fine.
I think we should just climb and leave it.
Look at that
leave-
water. That's choppy.
Those are some choppy waters.
She said it was a calm night.
my forgetting anyone. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take me off.
You can take me off of the two.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on boat. I'm going to watch boat.
Okay. Did you roll? Oh, I forgot Philomena.
Philomena.
That's what I was saying. Did I forget anyone?
That's fine.
A lot of characters.
Yeah.
So
still have
is
Dora's
that
on.
where the dock is on?
It's still adorable.
Dock. I mean, this is kind of like it's a rocky outcrop, so it's just kind of in a regular shape. And yes, the boat is docked over here, and then there's this little gap of like an inlet of water that's running. But yeah, the land connects. I mean, you could technically run around if you wanted.
Yeah, we'll run around. In the door.
Okay. Let me get some initiatives here.
Oh.
Ben,
17.
Radek,
20 net.
Pesh,
You don't have anything to it?
8.
78.
Willow,
7.
You don't have anything?
Ren,
11.
You don't have anything, do you?
26 if I want to.
Natural.
Nat 20 should be better than a 26. Dirty. Just saying.
Not 20 is a 20.
Nat 20 is better than everybody else at this table.
And that 20 is
That's
auto
cool.
success, so you automatically go first.
Yeah.
So I play on my table.
Mm-hmm.
And that 20 has to always
Okay.
mean something.
Radek, you are first to react. What would you like to
Means
do?
I'd like to smack him.
Oh my god.
Pretty far away.
I was gonna say,
It's like, are those tentacles?
yeah, I was gonna say.
They are tentacles.
What is
Excuse
you
me,
that-
sir.
Oh god.
Do you know your girth? What? Listen.
Yes, he said that. Yes, he did.
And this is when we get canceled.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep. See,
What?
It was nice knowing
We're
you
all
guys.
worried about this guy.
You know, I'm gonna if this doesn't mess anyone up, I'm just gonna angle this slightly for my own,
Oh, you're fine.
so I can see better.
My immersion.
Is that okay for everyone?
My version.
I think I made that worse for myself though. That's okay.
You can help it out.
I'm the one that stands up, so
So, okay, so I'm just gonna cast Vicious Smite. I mean, how far is that? Actually, how far is that?
from where you are,
Yeah, the ledge.
20, 25, 30.
I can't jump it, right?
oh, the distance of the water,
Yeah.
there's like a 12-foot gap.
Yeah.
between
Can I
the
jump
water.
that?
Somersault.
I-
You could.
Yes.
If you killed it, you could.
There's only one way about this.
He
Here we
already
go.
wasted his 20. So.
Yep.
I would like to jump it.
Okay.
Oh god.
What does a 12 get me?
Right into the water. So Braddock runs and jumps, splashing into the
Do you have,
water.
like little floaties that you put on?
I'm looking back up. I'm fine.
I meant to
Can I still do something from the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. I'm going to tell him that he couldn't penetrate a goblin with those tentacles if he tried.
All right.
And that's all, folks.
They have to understand English.
No. Nope. They
No.
just
Wisdom
You just have
saving
to go
throw
here.
of 14.
Wisdom save of 14.
Yeah.
Ooh, and because you're, I think it's what it is. You a 2d4 now? Because you're level 5.
It passes.
Oh, tragic.
Smart tentacle man.
No.
Well,
It's a wise tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
It's like you
Anything else?
have no power.
No, I'm just going to swim.
Okay. Swim towards it or swim back?
Swim towards like the castle side ledge.
Yep.
She wants the tentacles.
Or over here.
Yeah, that
Castle
way.
side, yeah.
Yeah, castle side ledge.
Cool. All right. After Braddock is the creature.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Good
It
thing
is
we're all
going
lined up.
to fly towards Braddock.
Oh god.
who's climbing over here.
Jeez.
Oh, and you're prone.
And it's gonna. Well, he's not really prone. He's in the water climbing.
Yeah.
I just have it laying down like that, so it looks a little bit better visually. He's gonna multi-attack you with his tentacles.
Bring it on. See what you got, Big Daddy.
All right, first
See what-
one gets a 12.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. Second one gets an 18.
Well.
Better.
Some might say that would hit. Why does that sound like so many dice?
Take 13 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the third attack.
Alright.
Tentacle. Do you think you've got 3 attacks?
Listen, I think maybe he's saving himself.
25.
Oh.
That might also hit.
Yeah.
And take a additional 5, 9, 10.
This
Take an
is
additional
where the
12
story ends.
piercing.
Okay.
How you feeling?
He passes out in the water.
Like he also still has whatever ailment he had. So.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm rocking a smooth 8.
Wait.
Okay.
Well,
Fine.
since it did
You-
pierce him,
that
does it get
third
the
one?
sickness?
What's that?
Also,
Third one.
that third one also grapples you.
All right. Well, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Oh, are you?
He's got advantage. Did he get advantage?
Exactly.
He's like turned on.
Okay. And it has you restrained. And well, this is going terribly.
You're fine.
And another.
8 health is.
Yeah.
Please make a
I have been knocked out before.
please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Now that might hurt.
Well, what's a 21 get me?
21 gets in a good. I was gonna say nothing, but it gets you a lot. It gets you a good result. So
Okay.
you're okay for the moment.
So it's
All right. Fair enough.
Hey, you're like
Okay.
1 more health than a common person.
Yes.
Normal hobo.
Ben, you're up.
all right. Well,
Excellent.
Ben saw that pathetic attempt at jumping, and he knows that he can jump pretty well. So
what is
Athletics.
he's gonna try and jump.
Okay, give me an athletics. Right into the water.
12.
That's what he.
Right into the water.
Wait a minute. I'm waiting for the tentacle guy.
All right. How far can I get? Can I like get up?
Do you want to get to the side or over where he
I
is?
want to get up behind him.
Yeah, so you can get here, probably.
That's my whole movement.
Well, I don't, because you did terrible on that. You were trying to jump and then landed. Yeah, I mean, you can scamper over to him. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Yeah, get him.
Three illusory duplicates of myself appear in my
Free of me.
space. And then I think I'm just going to Hexblade's curse him,
Okay.
and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Solid turn, Ben. Philomena.
I think I'm gonna try if I'm gonna assume there's some sort of seaweed or like vine
There's definitely like kelp, seaweed, all that kind of stuff clinging to these rocks. Yeah, for sure.
try and use my powers to like pull them up out of the water and entangle this creature.
Okay.
So these kelp and weeds are going to come out in a 20-foot square starting from how far? 90 feet. I'm definitely within 90 feet of this, right? Okay. Strength on a saving throw, spell save DC 13 would be restrained by these vines.
It has to be to 13 on strength saving throw,
Yeah.
which it does. Does that also come up over where Braddock is? You said it was in a 20-foot
Well,
cube.
Whoops.
well.
So you just entangle Braddock too?
Friendly fire. I'm just getting pulled from all ends here.
I'll just look at the.
No, and a 20-foot square starting from the point within range.
Although I will say that since Gradic is currently grappled by the creature, if it's able to avoid you, it probably, with Gradic in its possession,
Yeah.
avoids it. So we're gonna say he's fine.
All right.
Al, can I actually have my guy take a step back?
Yeah,
I
for the 10-foot.
keep forgetting that I have a range. I
Something
mean,
like
you
that.
can do it, yeah,
Yeah.
more without wave.
I'm just gonna stay where I am on the rock.
Okay.
You don't want to jump?
No, I've seen how this
I will tell you that
Red.
12 won't work.
You don't say.
I would like to cast Power Worth Hill. I mean, I don't have it, but I'd like to.
No, yep.
It sounds amazing right now.
You can imagine, though.
Yep.
You can imagine though.
Can
right?
I get down to here?
You can see.
I know. I can't see it. You can't see where I'm going.
Yeah.
Can I get there?
It's
Yes.
in the water. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna like not jump. I'm
Just gonna step down.
gonna step into Macedonia.
You're stepping down. Oh, sorry, wrong person. You're stepping down
Not the giant.
here
Yeah, that's fine.
and like landing on the edge, kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna put you like.
like 12 inches.
12 inch shields.
And I will.
They're my riding boots with heels.
Nice. So fashionable.
You guys. Hey, you guys. I'm going to.
There you go.
And what do you get?
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. It's just a wisdom save of 15.
Fails.
And it hasn't taken any damage yet, though. Have
Correct.
Okay. 13 damage, and that will be my turn.
All right. That then makes it Ash's turn with the 8. The big old 8.
Pretty sad. All right, I am just gonna take my bow out and I'm gonna fire a good old arrow right at its middle of its body. I'm just gonna rip an arrow at her.
Oh, you're southern. Okay.
Right.
Bleeding over the table.
No, it does.
20 does a 27 hit.
No.
Hey, look at
Yeah, it
that.
does.
When you
It
can
does.
use what the
I-
thing you built for.
I know.
I waved to you.
What is this foolishness? Just like shh, don't jinx. All right, so first first one is 7 damage. I'm gonna fire a second arrow. That is a 24. I'm gonna assume that hits.
It is just.
And that is gonna be 11. So that was 18.
Unleashing
So
the
the
beast,
game.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Action surge.
Yeah, I'm gonna do action surge. Why not? Just for
Boy,
those.
boy,
I'm actually
super
gonna
cool.
aim this one. Which one? I'm gonna aim for the tentacle that's holding what you call it. Right.
Ash is going for that MVP.
I move it out of the way.
An 11.
Misses.
Damn, that's tragic, and I wasted my action surge.
Hey.
Don't you get another attack?
No, I think it's only one extra.
Yeah.
Do you not
Yeah.
have 2 attacks?
I do. I did.
No, it's
You
actually
get an extra
another
attack action.
Oh, yeah. It's
So-
haste that you don't get. The...
Yeah. You get a bonus action. attack.
And that would be a 27. I'm gonna assume that hits.
Dirty 27?
Yeah, just 27. That's
I'm going to assume
5
that your
damage.
AC is less than 27.
And that was aimed.
That was
what?
aimed at the tentacle that's holding.
So 27 might not hit.
Yeah, that could.
So
You needed
several arrows loose from Ash's bow, a few of them piercing in. Gradic, one of them pierces right into the tendril that's wrapped around your torso, kind of startling you in that moment. It does not lose its grip, however.
Still takes the damage.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's funny. It was worth it.
Thank you for the attempt. I'm fine where I am.
Jorl is going to.
Can't swim. He's only got one
He's gonna jump in and
He's
be like,
going to attempt to leap across.
Oh God.
Little badass. Roll well.
18.
He jumps across.
Mine's
Wow.
He's going to charge
-6.
charge forward and swing. And misses.
Oh.
This Joel's so much cooler.
Well, the
You're
jump
such
the
a
jump was
warrior.
cool. His
Yeah.
combat sucked.
Can I do it for him? For him?
All right.
So that brings it to me.
Yes.
Okay.
You had a 7, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. You're next.
I am going to put out my hand and cast Bane. So wisdom, nope, charisma 15.
Okay. I have to make a charisma save. 15. Super cool monster.
Super
It fails.
charismatic. Oh, okay. So this is your minus D4 going forward because he's baned.
Ooh.
Minus D4 everything.
Tax and save.
Attack and save.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing because I'm like that is a spell and I can't bonus action the other spell. So yeah, that is me turn.
Me turn.
That is me turn.
That's me turn.
I've been at the sea for 2
Radix.
hours.
You're up.
Okay.
Will you
You
please?
got some stuff going on.
Yeah. Will you please? You can attempt to escape out of its grapple here, so you can try and make a deck save.
Does he want to? No.
No, I can't. I don't want to die. I want to back up into the water.
Oh.
17 plus 6, 23.
Yep. You slide out.
With my
way
with
out.
my with my slithering head.
Pulls out a bottle of
You do a little shimmy.
As much as I love this,
Okay.
gonna have to skedaddle.
And then what do you want to do?
love this.
And then what do you want to do?
Guys, I would like to slash at his ankles with my.
Well, it doesn't have
Does
an
it have
ankle. It's
ankles?
floating.
Floating.
Oh, it's floating. I would like to slash with
Yeah.
my sword.
I
I'm just
can't
gonna,
see.
I'm gonna gouge with my rapier on my way down.
It's really
I'm gonna have you stand. Do you want to be on the rocks now?
Yeah, I guess so. Probably the water wasn't treating me much better either.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
20 hits, right?
So it doesn't have.
Yes, a 20 hits. 20 hits, right?
8 damage.
Okay, so Braddock, you slash at this creature with your rapier, gouging into the size of its spherical body. And as you do, you feel this surge of electricity run through you.
What?
Yeah.
Please
See you later.
take.
I don't even get to fight this.
Nope.
Okay.
Please take 5 lightning damage.
Oh,
God.
I'm alive.
where does the lightning come from?
Good question.
From my loins.
Oh my god.
Oh, the disease that you got.
Well,
All good, Braddock?
I'm still here.
Done with your turn, though?
Yeah, I'm done with my turn.
Okay, so the creature
Oh no.
is going to begin lashing out with its tendrils. One is going to slap at Benrith, one at Braddock, and one at Jorl.
Alright, let me see if it hits a mirror image.
Does it have a 10-foot reach?
Oh, yeah.
It probably doesn't have reach, actually, which is hilarious because those tentacles are definitely long enough.
No,
It's like longer.
Obviously not.
It's like
No.
longer than his spear is.
Can it move?
Yeah, I mean,
Getting out.
I like, wait.
Every time you get close to me, I hit you
Yeah,
with
it's-
that.
oh, it does have reach. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the
Does-
tentacles have reach 20.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 6, so it hits one of my duplicates.
Okay, so but it gets rid of the duplicate, right? So
It
you
has
drop
to-
those two.
Beat a 12.
And there's an tackle.
Yeah.
Okay, duplicate's gone. So you're down to 2.
Two.
2 plus you.
2 plus me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then the one at Jorl definitely hits him.
Nope.
Hits him for.
Oh, did you take away the D4?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
It both would have still hit. What did I need? 11? Yeah, both would have still hit.
Trying.
Not surprised.
Okay. Jorl takes.
Really glad I got those mirror images.
Jorl takes 17 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Meow.
Jorl.
And then he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Takes off his other arm.
And
He's still trying to fight. Like in my
just
thoughts.
It's just a flesh wound.
How about the
okay, he's okay right now.
He's
He's grappled. He's grappled, but okay on the Constitution saving throw. And then the last one was against Braddock, right?
Grab the
Medic.
negative D4.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the negative D4.
Yep. Hold on. Was it D4?
And his
So
AC
the
is 30.
total- Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen me in action.
Oh God.
The total is 15.
You
So
know,
what happens?
cutting words or anything?
Oh God.
I could cutting words.
Yeah, because
It's either that or die.
Too.
Yeah, we're gonna cutting words.
Okay. So what's that do?
He gets to roll.
Roll a d4. Yeah, to subtract.
Is it not
It's
your
a D6. I
Yeah,
thought.
no, it's a D8. It's your bardic inspiration die.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I leveled up. Bad.
Yep.
So you use one of your bardic inspirations.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's a D8 off of the 15 that he already
Yes.
rolled, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
this could make a
he
huge
needs two
difference.
words.
Well,
Okay.
one is enough, right?
Do you have a
No,
14
it's
armor class?
Beats
Yeah.
beats.
Oh.
So he needs two.
Two.
armor. Two.
Oh.
It's a 2.
So Matt,
So he no.
No.
lost.
It was 15 down to 13.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! I was like, he's dead.
Matt.
I think also he's supposed to roll it.
It's hard when you.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're gonna die.
Last time, no, I don't
Last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving forward, you probably should have rolled.
Okay.
I'm doing that because I'm not. I didn't. I
think
don't
it's better
supposed
when
to,
you
but you're
do.
right.
Okay.
It should be you. Okay. So then misses.
You.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I jumped in the water.
I
Ben,
mean, the problem is he's gonna get an opportunity to
Ben, you're up.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
20 feet.
Okay. Well, I guess I get advantage here, right?
Yep. There's definitely flanking going on.
Dramatics going on. All right, I'll just do a swing. That is 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. So, 6 plus
The way you're cracking the dice. Very medicine.
7.
Yeah.
7 damage.
No, 6 plus 7.
13.
13.
Nice.
Um,
So
Plus one. Very well.
Yes.
all right, I get hurt from this time.
Ben, you feel a surge of electricity
Yeah.
shoot up your glaive,
Tingles a bit, doesn't it, my friend?
and not in a good way.
Oh. Well, depends.
Please take.
There's no saving throw against
There's
this?
no. Please take 8 lightning damage.
I'm gonna laugh and say, "You think I'm fucking scared of that?" Swing with my backhand.
Oh, God.
Oh.
That's terrible.
20.
Hits.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
I ain't fucking scared.
What kind of damage is your backhand?
It's
Is it bludgeoning?
bludgeoning,
Because it's the end. Okay.
I think.
Now we.
Second weapons damage, D4 and deals bludgeoning. So that is 9 damage. But I'm scared.
Okay, so Ben slashes into this creature. You can feel him like kind of. You can see him jolt and shudder as he's clearly getting electrocuted by the creature. But he powers through and backhands with the end of his,
And bludgeoning doesn't do any electric damage.
and the bludgeoning does not shock you as you bat at him with the back end of your.
I'm gonna
Wait.
shut that out. Don't slash into it.
Cool. Well, that's Ben's go, which then makes it Philomena's.
Well, I was gonna do Thorn Whip, but I'm concerned if I do that, I might get electrocuted myself.
Well, if you cleanse the water.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take out a little, from my satchel, a little stem of a plant that has thorns on it. And I'm going to put out my hand towards this creature and I'm going to use Thorn Whip. So thorns will come out of my hand
Mhm.
towards this creature.
How far are you?
It has to be 30 feet.
Oh, I think you're good. Yeah, even where you are.
Yeah, should be move out.
Do you want to move to the edge of the
Yes.
rock, or
like in front of Ash.
yeah, do you want to move down here, or you don't have to? I think you could probably reach.
No, if I can reach, I'll stay where I am.
It's close. I
That's
think you're okay where you are.
That's a 22.
I'm actually just gonna shuffle Ash a little bit so your mini's not like so. Okay, 22 hits.
Then you have to do 1d6. Actually, 2d6 piercing damage.
So you have to do.
I mean, I
yeah.
just
yeah.
I was reading.
Yeah, yeah. 5 damage
Yep.
all day? Okay.
All day.
Cool. So Philomena, you loose a vine thorny whip from your hand, slapping into the side of this creature, and it cuts into its skin, at which point you feel a surge of electricity run up the vine. And please take,
And it pulls it 10 feet closer.
you can do that, sure. But please take, upon hitting that, please take 4 lightning damage. And how close do you want to pull it?
10 feet.
Okay, so it's now levitating above the water with Jorl in its possession still.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had Jorl.
Oh,
Sorry,
and now
sorry.
it's in. Is it? How close is it to us?
Close. Yeah, it's floating above the water in between all of you, within
So it's
reach of all of you.
Great. That was. No, no bueno.
Done well.
Well, at least Gradic can run away now.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's-
actually, he might still be within 20
In
feet.
his turn, he should try to get
Wait,
there.
because it was pulled.
No,
Do
I'm gonna
you
stab
get-
it.
You don't get an.
If they get forced movement.
At least he's not
You don't
near
get an
you
opportunity
yelling
to-
anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think
It's
he's still close enough to hit Gradic though. Pretty sure he's.
Yeah,
But
it
it
can
might
hit
not
all
be
of you.
focused on
It
Greg.
can definitely hit all of you.
Yeah, but now it might not focus Garden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
However, that is the end of Philomena's turn, which makes it Ren's turn.
I am going to cast my secret weapon.
Well, like me when I'm angry.
And I will cast spiritual weapon. I'm gonna put it in front of its face, and I will
Like
make an
here?
attack roll. Yeah. Of terrible 12 to hit. Okay, and
That's a big
then
no for me, dog.
I will Toll the Dead. It's a wisdom save of 15.
Passes.
Okay, and I'm gonna
Has been burned.
move
Oh, right.
Ren up to here on the other side of this rock thing.
That?
Yep.
Plenty of space for
Yeah, the rock moves.
you.
Whatever.
Excuse me, I'm just
I'm
gonna.
gonna feel like I'm super strong, and that's my turn.
Okay. That then makes it Jorl's turn.
Oh, Jorl.
Let's see. Yep, Ren, Jorl. Okay. So Jorl is going to attempt to escape. Nat 20.
Jorl back push out.
Jorel.
No, Jorl, yeah, Jorl slithers out from under. Actually, I'm gonna say in its combat with the now appeared spiritual weapon, it kind of looses its grip slightly. Jorl slips out and he crawls back onto the water behind it. He's gonna scamper to get just within striking distance. I think that would be the closest spot where he could still swing. And he's gonna swing with his sword. That's a miss. 20 and then a 3.
Jorl's also
taking
blind
damage.
in one eye.
Yeah. And that is the end of Jorl's go, which then makes it Willow's.
I
Oh,
am.
what about me?
Oh, did I skip Ash?
Oh yeah, it's Ren, Ash, Jorl.
Oh shit. No, it's actually Ash, Jorl, Willow. So I totally botched that.
That's
okay,
fine.
so go ahead, Ash,
yeah,
and then Willow
Ren,
will go
Ash.
after.
It's Ren, Ash.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna attack. That's tragic. That is a nat 1.
Please roll a botch roll here.
Botch. Number 9.
That is a 70.
Ooh, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's.
You.
Ooh, that's awful.
The creature sways above the water, levitating, and your arrow flies past and pierces into Jorl, who's now standing behind it. Please roll for damage against Jorl.
Well, that sucks for Jorl. It's all your fault, anyways.
Loses his 11.
8 damage.
Oh, 8. Just a casual 8. He had already taken 17.
Dirty.
He already takes 17. He got his ass kicked. So he's hurt.
All right, well,
17 plus 8. Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm gonna like.
Monsters, I mean?
No.
No.
No, I think we got like 6 damage to
Jorl has
monster.
taken 25 damage.
So do I get another attack?
We've taken a
like
collective
level 10.
600.
Yeah.
It's like level 10, right?
How much have you taken?
A collective like 30.
Yeah.
Do I still get another attack
So-
or no?
I could use some
Oh,
healing.
the botch?
Yeah.
You put your last.
Gosh, so bad.
That
You
is
botched
a
so bad. Your friend's
25.
over.
It's like,
25
oh my
would hit, I would assume.
Yeah.
Jormax.
Yeah.
The
You shoot
monster
right in Jorl's throat.
monster takes 6 damage. And then
Adjusting your aim slightly after
Yeah.
your first shot, you're able to get the second arrow to land purchase into this creature side.
I am then going to attempt to get out of range of the creature, and I will.
Just as far back in the
Yeah, I will. It's going to be an opportunity attack, I assume. Or did it? No, it hasn't used a reaction yet.
It hasn't. Sure, it will swat at you as you do that, since you just pierced it for 14 damage or whatever the hell it was.
Sure, 14 sounds good.
Would you know what? I don't remember what
It was like 6.
10. Oh, 6 again. Yeah, it's gonna swat at you. It only got that new armor class of yours. It's probably not gonna hit. It only got a 16.
No, it hits.
It does say about 16. Okay.
Tragic.
That new armor class of yours sucks.
Yeah.
He was making it sound like nothing was gonna hit him anymore.
No, I know. I said it would help a little bit.
Oh, it ain't helping for this.
Yeah.
Every point.
Please take 5, 9. Please take 13 piercing damage.
How's it feel, sucker?
And
But wait, there's more.
it's attempting to grapple you.
Okay.
You can make an escape check.
Okay.
Back, hold on.
Everyone have to spike.
What would it be?
What is an escape check?
I think technically.
He's supposed to be. Didn't he get baned?
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't have hit.
Yes.
Keep
Wow.
like bad.
Mechanics.
We need things to.
Yeah, we did those tokens.
Token.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good catch. Good catch.
I slept. I was like, no.
Well, in which case you're not grappled because you're not hit.
Yes.
Um.
My health is full.
Yeah. I mean, how close was it? Only
was
your armor
one.
class 15?
Yeah.
It was literally, yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely good. Okay.
Well, no, you could roll 1.
And I match.
Yeah, if it meets, it beats.
I hope I get a 1 now.
2.
Oh,
Yes.
Almost funny.
Wow. You know what? That counts as a 1.
You know it says 3.
That was cool as shit.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right.
I just hiss at the thing.
Okay. So then that's the opportunity attack. So it makes it Willow's turn because we.
Am I in a position,
Now you can run.
or do I
Yeah.
have to move
Yeah, use
closer
this opportunity.
to be
Well,
flanking?
It'll be a new turn.
Like, am I too far away to be flanking? Would I have to move down on the rocks a little bit? I know you can't see anything.
You mean like here?
Yeah, or something.
I mean, you just got to get within range. You're not within range. For melee?
You have to be 5 feet.
Yeah, you gotta be in the water basically.
Yeah, I'm like, I can step down. I'm like, I don't need to, but I was just like, I can just stay where I am. It doesn't matter. I was trying to figure out if I could potentially get
Within touching range.
advantage. Yeah, but it's fine. There's a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Ooh! So I was casting Guiding Bolt at level 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
Woo!
A lot of sixes in that.
18, 19, 22 damage.
Nice.
Crap.
That hurt.
Okay.
So once again,
Guided little boy.
you see the purpley veins happening, and she just kind of.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that the creature actually falls limp for a second, touches into the water, and then it kind of like comes back to. It's kind of like fell dormant, like almost out of it for just a second, and then the touch of the water kind of, and its bloodshot eye darts at you, Willow.
Oh boy.
How far out of the water are the tentacles?
Oh,
I mean, they're all about the mini is accurately portrayed there.
if
so
I'm not, if I technically didn't
Some of
move,
them
am
might
I
be
not
dipping
in-
lower than others, but they're
well, I
kind
am
of
in
all.
attack range of the monster, right? Because it's like 20 feet.
It's
or
20 for
something.
it.
I'm just like, if I decide to move back.
He already used his reaction.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
turn you can move.
So can I? Because I know you said you can walk across this way, across the.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, I'd let you skirt around. There's probably some-
Yeah. So I just want to go like right here because I don't know if I can go. Or can I
off
go
the battle
like-
map. Yeah, okay.
Oh well.
No,
how
it's
much?
fine.
How
Hang out with me. Just
Fine.
move her with me.
Wait. Yeah. Put me next to my sister.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, I think you bring up the tail end of the the initiative, so it's back to Gradic.
Run, you fool.
Yes.
Fly.
Fly,
Just go to
Okay.
the tower. You'll be fine.
Yes, I would just like to go in like the corridor, but like not like just hide in the door. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Like literally in the doorway.
like just like right.
Maybe don't go. In the
We just
doorway.
Like behind this corner.
thing
Yeah.
we all
Wait,
know.
no, wait,
Don't
that's
blast
that's
them
not.
out of the
I'm
Yeah,
here.
I can kill all the great
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Bring
like
the-
behind that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect. That's where you want to go back, like that.
Go-
yeah,
oh,
like that, and then I'm
shit.
just gonna cast magic missiles at level 3.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Nice.
magic
I cast it
pistols.
at that level.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm,
But you said
if I
mid,
put
oh.
it in.
I think we just-
13 damage.
Got a little magic missile.
Well, damage, and then I'm gonna give Ben Daddy some bardic inspiration. Then we're gonna sit down.
Daddy's home.
Nice. So Gradic runs behind the tower, and you guys see these whistling sort of orbish lights blast out around the tower and hone in on the creature blasting into the side of it.
He's not even looking. He's like,
It is going to. It's going to lash at Ben, Jorl, and Philomena. So, starting with Philomena. Philomena
D4.
does a. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just gonna keep saying that.
no matter what.
Jorl. Nat 20.
Minus a D4.
Well, it's still nat 20, so they
Yeah, that's.
Can you do the cancel thing yet, or is that next?
Oh, it's next.
Oh, that's
So,
Hey, can we not-
tragic.
Jorl takes.
Oh God, he dead. He's gonna explode.
Jordan might die.
He's down to one leg.
It's only a leg.
Oh my god.
Please pick it up. So where do we go?
Let's hope he isn't integral to the story.
Jorl just took 40 damage,
What?
which
Oh,
That's
that,
5. That's
that's
a lot, though.
close.
Does it exceed his max health?
it doesn't, but it's right. He already had 25. He has 65. And no, it doesn't, but that ain't pretty. He's down.
Jordan!
It just smacks. It swings at Philomena,
There's this.
misses, and then the same arm that was swinging at Philomena then swings back over it and closes. And with that momentum, that distance just comes plunging into Jorl, completely just bludgeoning him over the head and dropping him
He
cold.
said, must be nice to have 7 arms.
Do you want to roll to see?
It's 19.
So it's one of the. And I got to roll the d4 for that, I'm assuming, and I just need above an 11.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another one of your things popped. So just you and one now, right? Okay.
Got a roll 11 or higher next time.
Okay, what was it this time?
8.
Oh, I was going for 11 every time.
No, I have to roll
Oh, got it. Okay.
to make sure that
Yes, got it.
it's, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
it's hitting me or duplicate.
God damn.
It hit you?
Wait, and he just went too, so he's got his reaction back.
Yep.
It's gonna pull Jorl out. But... Whose turn is it?
I have a feeling Joral's gonna be okay.
After the creature is Ben. Whose turn is it? He says. It's yours, silly. That was a very
Ben,
tidbit of me.
Remember,
Okay, so
no slashy.
I'm gonna grab Jorl
Uh-huh.
Wow.
and pull him away.
Fine. Okay. You're gonna take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
You're gonna go this way. This
What
way.
a good man.
Yeah, I guess we'll go
Right.
towards the that way.
Okay. And it's gonna lash out at you. Don't worry. I'm gonna do the d4.
D4.
I got to roll too.
Or just
Yeah.
subtract 4.
Do you want me to do the thing first?
I mean, it hits a.
It hits the thing.
But you gotta see if you killed the duplicate.
Okay.
D4.
Oh, that's
I think it pops it. I only needed
11
yeah. It's the last one.
or 12.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
That's what they definitely paid due because I had to hit all 3 of them. That was 3 hits that you could have potentially taken.
And I'm going to use my action to pour a potion to Joel's mouth. Oh, that's a 4. That's another 4. That's 10 health. Let's go. Who's the healer
The
now?
boy sustains. He comes back. He's definitely hurting, but he's back with it. He's able to stand on his own feet.
FYI, we had a plan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's still hurting.
Well done. Well done. All right. He's hurting, but he's back standing and back with it.
And I
He comes up. I'm still standing.
don't think I can use my... Well, I could second win, but no, I'm good.
Okay.
We'll just chill.
Is that the end of your turn, Ben?
Yes.
Philomena, what do you want to do?
This thing's tentacles are just kind of, are they grazing the water? Kind of like, are they dipping into the water at all?
I mean, one might occasionally touch the water, but it's not like dragging its tentacles on the water.
It's not like teabag in the water.
No, not teabag in the water. No.
That's what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, that was the term. That's what you wanted to say, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a word you were looking
Yeah.
for.
Ape smash. What?
What?
Ape smash.
You jump in the water as a huge ape?
He is right behind you, whispering in your ear.
Ape smash.
I'm going to turn. I'm gonna turn into I'm gonna turn into. I guess I'll turn into an ape.
Get to see them thickums.
I mean, I know that's what everyone wants.
Is that what the people want? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's what the people want.
Ball, ball.
Bring out the ape booty.
Dude, when you posted that on Instagram with the ape, I was dying.
All right.
You're gonna
so
jump on this thing.
I'm going to.
Smash.
First, I'm gonna use my fist, face to fist style.
Fist to eye style.
17. Does that hit?
Does.
So it needs to do one. Well, let's see, 1d6 plus 3. Oops, I'm gonna drop my six. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna pick up if there's a chunk of rock. That's,
Wait, are you punching it right now?
I punched
What's
it
your
first.
reach?
Let's see. Feet, 31, 30 feet.
Is it 10 feet?
Reach 5 feet.
Reach 5 feet.
So how are you hitting it?
I thought it was closer.
You can jump in the water to do
Let's
that.
jump in
I'll
the
let you do
water.
that. Okay.
Punch it.
Okay. So you
Jump
jump.
on it.
Jump on it.
You jump in the water. Oh, you could get to the edge of that. You know, I'm just gonna let you move to.
I was gonna say, if I have to jump in
Let me do
water
that.
as I'm jumping, I'm just gonna swing.
Yeah, if you
I
get
thought
to
it was-
the
I thought it
very
was
edge,
close.
no, if you get to the very edge of that rock, you could probably punch it. So
Okay.
I just adjusted the mini so it's a little bit more appropriate visually.
I thought it was closer. That's my
You
fault.
can make that happen. It's fine.
Um,
So he takes the 6 or whatever the initial hit was. I wrote it down.
and
The 7.
then,
Okay.
I'm gonna do. I mean, if there's, do you think there's any like loose rocks?
There's some rocks
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
stuff.
pick up a rock
Roll it.
and put it in my hand.
Oh, and try and
Smash,
dash with it.
smash.
Okay, cool.
That's 15.
15's a miss.
Okay. We know now.
Swing miss.
Do you know? Do you? But do you really?
No.
Then he just forfeits. He's like, no.
Yeah. I give up. I go back on ship.
Yeah.
Pull away.
Swing the rock. 6, 25 feet.
Anything else you want to do, Philomena?
No, I'm just gonna stand up there by a rock.
All right, Ren. You're up.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon on the other side of it so it has flanked me again with the giant ape.
Yep.
And we're gonna try this again.
Smash it, smash it.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, it is. That's nice.
Okay.
So it's automatically an 8 plus 12.
So did you too?
20.
7, 18. 18 damage on that. And then I'm gonna get in the fight. And can I get within 30 feet of the monster or
Yeah.
30 feet?
yeah?
Not without getting in the water.
No, I can get in the water. I don't mind that. I just want to
Yeah.
run up on. Like, how close can I get? Can I get flanking with it?
Yep.
Okay.
You got people all around.
I'm gonna flank with it,
Yep.
and I'm gonna look at the big, huge ape, and I'm gonna wink at it,
Ooh.
You hear that, Talmina?
and I'm gonna
Just
cast
got winked at.
Mm-hmm.
I like
inflict wounds on a 3rd level.
Ooh.
Nat
That's
20.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
So inflict wounds on the 3rd level would be
Ooh.
30, 40, 50 damage immediately,
Oh,
and then I have to roll damage.
Ren is really going for that MVP.
I was doing really good until now.
And I have
Oh
a couple
my God.
d10s.
I have a couple
Yeah.
D10.
I need
How many?
2 of them. So
So you guys want to play a dragon?
70, 78, 82.
Wait.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
60. Wait,
He says that doesn't hit. I'm leaving right
16.
now.
This is 75 and 5. 70,
70.
and then 16.
So
70 plus 16 is 86.
86 damage.
You rolled a nat 20 for that one.
So, Ren, you jump into the water, and this creature lashes out at you with one of its tentacles, at which point you just grab it as it's swinging down at you, releasing a cantation of inflict wounds, which runs up the length of the tendril to this creature, and you see all of its free tentacles begin to burn inwards like fuses until it gets to the center core of the creature, and its eye just pops. And it collapses into the water with a splash. Anything you'd like to add to that flavor?
I say next time I start with that.
Does Ren get a bunch of eye goo all over her?
It wasn't facing towards her, so the monkey gets it on its.
That's fine. It is when I turn back into
No,
the
I
leading
think
on it.
you're okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you smoked that thing.
I mean,
Not many things that could take 86 points of damage
No.
like 4 rounds into combat.
Jarrell died, so
We're fine. We're fine.
Wasn't expecting it to end in that way, but
He's just so defeated.
How's the 8
Charles
roll?
Matthews.
this was
Okay,
the high-
so
the ass.
you guys, after that creature splashes into the water, it plunges down, just kind of like sinking below the crashing waves. And now you guys are standing outside of this stone tower. The entrance to it sort of blasted open. What would you like to do?
You
A
guys are.
long rest.
I would like to take a nap.
Knock, but not be anywhere near the entrance.
You can't knock. The door's been blasted open.
Maybe have Bart yell to witch.
With my 3 HP and like bleeding out of
You-
like,
you
Who
every-
goes there?
Use
No,
his
not
charm.
who goes there. We're at their house. Is anyone there?
You just call out, is anyone there?
Yes,
You
we
don't get a response.
Can we take a peek in the door? Like.
Yeah, when you say we, who wants to specifically do that?
I'll do it.
I mean,
I'll do it.
No, I'm full health. I'm full health.
I'm back to Philomena.
I will walk
Send
in.
the monkey.
Send the ape upstairs.
Hello, Miss Witch. Miss.
No, we're not sending him in. We're not sending him in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in.
No, that was awesome. I think that's it. That's what he said.
Miss Witch. My name is Ashen.
Do you say Miss Witch or Miss Switch or Me Switch
Me
or
Switch.
It's not like me switch.
Miss Witch. We have come to seek audience with you.
So Ash, it's very dark in this square stone chamber. And you kind of like peek your head in and you're calling upwards. You can see a set of stairs kind of winding, stone stairs winding up into the darkness of the tower where the floor breaks above. In a normal stairway sort of manner. It's not like crumbled, but breaks into the higher floors. And it's dark in here and you don't notice at first because you're kind of like looking up as you're calling into the tower. Then you look down on the floor. And in the center of this room, you see several additional corpses of dead cultists with the green hoods, and they're almost in a little pile. And sitting centrally on top of the
Tidbit.
pile of sitting centrally upon the pile of corpses, you see a small white fox.
Little fox.
fox from the front. From
It glares at you.
Can I smell that it's the same fox?
That
can I
woman
do,
with one eye.
Can I roll for
Sure.
Never trust anyone with one eye.
that? That would be what perception. That would be a 10. I'm not very perceptive.
Maybe she's a witch.
You can tell it's the same fox as it glares at you.
Little fox, do you know where the witch is?
Good guy.
And that's what we're gonna call the session tonight. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. As always, please take the time to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification so you get any alerts as we upload new games and new sessions of D&D on the channel. We appreciate your support as always. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Fresh cheese
Bye.
bags.
Flick wounds.
Mm.